It's raw. It's uncensored. It's live 24/7. It's chaoticradio.com.
What is up? What is up? What is up? That's my singing voice right there. Good evening, everybody. What's going on? You have entered in the realm of Kaotic Sports Sunday evenings here on Kaotic Radio. Check us out. Check us out. Check us out. As always, I am the Jew, your venerable host, joined by CBA Captain Blackass.
Hello.
B.
Yo.
And always the lovely Alice.
What is up, boys?
What's up? We're going to talk about little sports. Probably very little sports, because there wasn't a whole lot going on this week unless you want to talk about LeBron and, what's her name? Laura Ingram's?
What's her name?
Laura Ingalls from the Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, she's
When
an
Nellie
idiot.
Olsen came by?
She's an idiot.
Kate Olsen? Wait, no, wait.
I said Nellie Olsen.
No, Nellie Olsen. Yeah, okay.
Michael Landon was there.
Yes.
And
So
Nellie married an Olsen?
we've already been distracted. We've been on the air for less than a minute. We've already completely distracted. Congratulations. That has a personal record for us. Again, we are Kaotic Sports every Sunday evening, 6 to 8 p.m. Thank you for joining us. You can get a hold of us at 909-360-8330 if you want to talk about something. Talk about anything. We've got a few topics that we want to talk about tonight, but we're going to go ahead and get going. If you want to contact us on the Facebook, that is, or the Twitter, that's at Kaotic Sports, and then Gmail at chaoticsports1.com. You can also catch us live. Wow, we're live on Chaotic YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live.
Did you say Chaotica?
Chaotica.
Chaotica.
Yeah, that's like erotic.
That's almost like
that's like sports talk in the nude.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yes.
Let's do it, guys.
Yes, it's almost in the nude or sciatica, like a lot of people claim.
Yeah, well, when you get to our,
It's my sciatica.
when you get to be my age,
I got a sciatica problem.
I think when you're Jewish, you automatically have to have a
I
sciatic
think all
problem.
Jews have a sciatica.
I'm not going to lie that I did learn that from an elderly family member probably when I was about 12, that what a sciatic was. So, and we are B and I are currently cheersing right now.
Oh, there you go.
We're a little late to the party. L'chaim, everybody.
Yeah,
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Salute. All right, people, we're back.
Not horrible. What?
That's actually really good.
It is a brand new Irish whiskey from my work.
I'm not going to lie. I know you said whiskey before I drank it, but that tasted a little bit like tequila.
Look at this.
Kinsale.
Kinsale.
I'm buying that.
It almost tasted like
$18.99 at Total Wine.
$18.99 Total Wine and less. Yes.
Listen. Never missed opportunities. Can they sponsor us?
I wish.
Kinsale?
Oh, or Total Wine.
You know, I would love for them to give me a raise, but you know.
Hey,
what?
You guys be quiet, because B just talked
I think
realness right there.
have 2 sponsors real soon.
Did you ever know that?
Lord Jesus.
You're my hero. Oh, hey, Alize, you weren't listening last week, were you?
No, because I was actually working a 12-hour shift.
Because we actually played the song last week.
Oh, yes.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
I think we might play it tonight.
And my pops, the Bronx Bomber himself, sat in that chair for 2 hours. And I'm telling you, you need to go to last week's show. It's under the Black Lung Show or something like that. It wasn't our time slot.
Chaotic Radio.
It wasn't. It was not even on there. It wasn't on there because we weren't in our original time slot.
Okay. Not even on there.
So we'll find it, because I saw it and I listened to it, and I'm not going to tell you. I'm biased because he's my father.
Yeah.
But I usually don't find him that funny.
That was
the funniest that man may have ever been. I shit you not, everybody. So if you're a fan of the show, if you're a fan of Pops, the Bronx Bomber, go check it out and go listen to the Sun City Streakers portion. It's about 30 minutes in, and my father talks about 80-year-olds stripping at the Super Bowl.
The only reason we didn't have everybody calling us was because we really don't have listeners.
They were dying of laughter. They were dying.
Or they couldn't dial.
There was silence. There was not radio. There was no silence because we were
there was zero,
because we were laughing so hard that we couldn't speak. So we wanted to.
Yes, bro.
Yes, bro. Yes. So again, Chaotic Sports every Sunday night, 6 to 8 p.m.
Here we are.
What do we have? There's no football.
What are we talking about?
Wait, no, we do have something to talk about in football.
What?
The great AJ McCarron became a free agent this week.
Who is that? Who?
What? The great I'm sorry.
The only thing good about AJ McCarron is his hot wife.
Is it wife now?
Yeah.
Is it officially wife now?
Who's his wife?
The one that Brent Musburger went drooled all over on national TV, and then she became a pseudo celebrity because she was on a diving celebrity.
Right. With
celebrity.
With Sue.
The second thing on there for AJ McCarron is AJ McCarron's wife on Google.
Absolutely.
It's just AJ McCarron blanked and AJ McCarron's wife.
Yes,
it's a given. It's a given.
She did a like celebrity diving competition, and it was horrible.
Hey, we got the Olympics. I mean, come on.
Go ahead, talk about it.
No.
Holy shit, she's hot.
Yes,
What?
She is. She as skinny white girls go.
Is way out of this league.
As like
Where
he was
have
the
you
quarterback.
been, man?
He was the quarterback of Alabama, for God's sakes. So and that's what got Musburger in trouble, was because he actually brought up, gentlemen, if you know what I'm talking about here, look at how gorgeous that girl is. If you want to be, the thing you need to do is be quarterback, and you get women like that. So he was basically saying that AJ was out of his league as well.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Hold on. A lot of what these idiots say are truth.
It's the truth, man.
It's just how you say it.
I mean, I could tell you stories about little old city of Montebello and some douchebags getting some of the hotter girls in high school back then.
Yeah. So,
and they were listen, you look at them right now and it's
I saw somebody in Vegas. I just came back from Vegas. I just saw somebody in Vegas. I was like, how the hell did that guy... He must be loaded.
Or a big penis.
I don't know.
It's got to be a big penis.
And there was the most curvy, pretty black girl at brunch today. We had the Spice Market buffet at the Planet Hollywood this morning.
Yeah, how was it?
It wasn't as good as it has always been in the past. So I was a little disappointed. But there was this girl. She was so much cleavage. I'm like, it's Sunday morning in Vegas.
How dare she?
And you're having brunch with your
She
man.
shouldn't be doing that.
Right. I mean, I thought it was rude.
Come on,
I
a lot of people hung over.
That's why I lost. I was distracted.
You lost. Wait, what were you playing?
That's why I ate too much too, because I was like, I can't look up. I can't look up. If I look, she was sitting right there. Like if you're watching us on YouTube,
Let me see.
She was sitting right like closer.
Where the line 6 is at?
Closer than that mic stand that's the tripod is.
Right there on the chair.
Right there. And I was like, oh my God, her boobs are so big. They're so
You're
out.
such a dick.
And I was like, honey,
what?
Honey, wait, honey's not listening to this, right? You're still not. She's not.
Stacey, you're not on, right? Okay,
no, she will be listening. She's on her way to a family party right now.
Oh, okay.
And I told her when she gets there, she has to turn the app on so everyone can hear.
Because she always listens.
She does.
I don't know.
Hold on. The last show we had, I mentioned that my wife would be listening, and B called me out saying that highly unlikely. Oh, no, she was listening.
I don't think she's listening right now.
She's lying to you.
She literally told me, your dad was funny. She told me that when I got home. I was so happy.
Unbelievable.
I know.
The Bronx Bomber.
The Bronx Bomber.
He's coming back.
I need to call him, make sure. Maybe he's dating.
Hey, when did he leave?
He left that next morning.
Oh my God!
Dude, he
couldn't get back.
He hit it and quit it.
Yes, he did. No, he left Monday morning. We did the show Saturday afternoon because we had my daughter's baptism last Sunday.
Yes, we did.
I just came back from a baptism.
It was a beautiful event.
It was gorgeous.
We were talking about the two girls there, right?
Yes.
there was two girls there. One of them.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Baptisms are not fun. They're not.
Listen, baptismals are not for the children. It's for the adults.
The parents.
Yes, it's for the adults.
As a Jew getting my child baptized, I wasn't quite sure what to expect because I've only been to two others before. One was at the church at Placida Olera.
Yeah.
And that was a little more intense.
Right, yeah, that's a big church right there.
They had a bigger Jesus with blood all over him in the front, and that threw me off a little bit.
A little scary.
How's that working for you, Jew?
But
that's why he's a Jew.
I was mid-20s at that point, and I had a date with me that day, so I was cool, right? I think I got some action that night.
Wait a minute. Oh!
Yeah, get some action while you freaked out about a bloody Jesus. That's just
bloody
hot.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
And the other
Red Wing.
And
he got his red wings.
and
you're a dirty motherfucker.
Stacey, you're listening?
Yeah, not yet. She's not there yet.
Why am I here? Why am I here again?
Honey, text me when you start listening. Yes.
I brought the whiskey.
Yes, you have to.
That's why you're here.
We
whiskey.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we pay for this whole thing right here. So
I'm sorry. We can say whatever we want.
Until you start joining on the pay part, you just start bringing alcohol.
When we get sponsors, then we shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
When Total Wine becomes one of our major sponsors by giving us a bottle every show, which wouldn't be a bad idea.
Hey, that's actually good.
All we need is one bottle a show.
No.
One
Alizé.
bottle.
I already get enough shit there as it is.
Talk to somebody.
Alizé. As it is, you do nothing. Do something.
Really? Why do you think I have not been here for the past couple weeks? Busting my ass.
Hold on. This is coming from him.
I know.
That son
Mr.
of a bitch
Lazy
there.
ass right over
that
here.
son of a bitch who has showed up hungover.
And drunk.
Still drunk.
Yes.
Still ragingly drunk.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
You're a dick.
Just try to call you out. Don't take it personal.
Call me something that I haven't been called before.
Oh,
Wow.
really?
Yes.
Intelligent.
Please.
Genius.
Smart. Wait, non-sarcastically.
You
You're
guys
smart.
Rhodes Scholar.
He doesn't even know
Did
that.
she say Rhodes Scholar?
Yeah, it's
You don't
something
know what
you've
that
never
is.
been called.
No,
exactly.
listen.
Yeah, look, Mensa.
I don't.
You're
but I
drinking
don't
a
care.
Kirkland Light.
He thinks Mensa is a Spanish word for Kulu.
Listen, I'm gonna drink my Kirkland Light.
I like really bad cheap beer. Sold by the 40-pack.
Hey, by the way,
48 pack now.
Yes,
That's fantastic.
walked into a liquor store today, and they
Are you
have
giving head to that mic thing? People actually have to use that mic sock.
walked into a liquor store today, and they had
You are holding it like you're about to.
Bud Light
Hold on.
Platinum.
You were
Yeah.
you were just showing us a video that you posted on Tumblr that got some
Wait, Tumblr's
retweets.
still around?
Oh, for guys, it'll never
Jesus
go away.
Christ, what's wrong with you?
Hold on. I go
What
to
are you-
Where
Tumblr.
you been?
I go to Tumblr 4 to
You
5
look, like
days.
a really, you look like a really bad stand comedian while you're holding that.
Where you
so I
been?
went to a liquor store and they saw Bud Light Platinum. No shit, it's been around. They sell it by the freaking 24-pack.
Where you
Whoa,
been?
whoa. Bud Light Platinum's fantastic.
She's a little hostile today.
Well, it's because you're trying to get proud. You're 2.5 years in. Man, we're in trouble.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we were talking
My
about
Anyways,
laptop's-
what
we're
were you
talking
talking
about
about?
him, Jesus Christ again. We're bringing it back to the baptismal.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes,
So the
baptismal.
other one was my niece's, and then that one was pretty quick, but it wasn't as quick.
That
But
in Vegas? That was
Kennedy's-
Vegas.
My daughter's was unbelievably quick and unbelievably no Jesus-y. Like there was like no
Just like she was
there was like no
conceived.
Right. I don't care. It's all good because she's here. She's wonderful. That's good. Who cares how long you last? Whatever. I got mine. Right. I came. Right. So
Well, that's why you have a kid.
yeah, that's why I have a kid.
Yeah.
Shit planted quick too. I think my wife's already pregnant. By the way.
God,
Congratu-
Stacey, I'm sorry. I will buy you the Plan B immediately.
No, it's too late.
Damn it.
Congratulate me now because we had sex twice this week with no protection.
We'll just take her to Magic Mountain.
She doesn't like do roller coasters, so never mind. Maybe Indiana Jones ride at
That can do it.
Yeah, she loves that ride for some reason. She hates roller coasters, but loves Indiana Jones rides.
It's not a roller coaster.
Captain has no idea what we talked about because he can't afford the tickets.
Okay, so
And refuses.
And
Even if
that
he-
shit went up again.
Disneyland, they have a ride. Okay?
No, listen. My girls get their passes from their boyfriends, so I don't know
Hell
shit.
yeah, you want to talk about that already? It's already we're 50,
I'm already
we're
bothered
50
by
It's
it.
a beard, not a boyfriend.
No. Brianna has a boyfriend, and she received a promise ring this week.
Yeah.
Me too.
Valentine's.
Me too. Yes. Let's get it on.
Yeah. So I'm not bothered at all.
We saw her. We saw her after Valentine's Day, I believe.
Yeah. Did she tell you?
No. Oh
No,
no. Wait,
she
no.
didn't.
I think we saw her before. I think we saw her.
No,
I
you
think-
saw her after. You
No,
took
no.
her after.
No, it was Tuesday.
Whoa.
Whoa. I took her after nobody. I was first. No, but we took her on Tuesday. It was before Valentine's Day, and she said
Okay.
she said she spent that afternoon with the
gentleman, yes.
the gentleman caller.
How old is she?
She's 18. I think he's 19. Is that what it is?
who's
Yeah.
that?
And no, they're I don't know. I don't care.
They're close in age.
Wait,
they were.
but
They
who
went
is
to-
this chick that we're talking about?
It's his.
This is my daughter.
Yeah,
You have a kid?
3.
I have three kids. I have
three,
three
not
children.
Not 3, but 3. You understand? It's
No.
Orale vato.
Jeremias,
It's my
hold
girl-
on.
It's my girls, eh?
I've got 4 because I've got Anna.
Whoa. Then what does she count
You
you
got
as?
you got Hoover, you got Kirby, you got Dyson, you got all
Listen,
vacuum
so
cleaners.
He doesn't get that.
no, I don't
You
care.
got
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yes, those are all.
Stupid white people.
Yeah, I'm the Mexican Jew. I'm the stupid white person.
If you said shop vac, he would have only got. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I know.
Dustbuster.
Mm,
Fucking Dustbuster,
fucking
pendejo.
dirt Diablo, eh? El Dirt Diablo. We haven't talked one thing about.
Anyways,
sports yet, by the way.
Wow.
Anyway, she went to Disneyland. What did she tell you guys?
She we took her on Tuesday, so we
Yeah,
had, we
so
had a
what
great
happened?
time. We all got high, and then we did lines together in the bathroom, and then
But she still didn't tell you that she got an engagement. Oh,
she
no.
had-
Promise
she had-
ring. Get it
she
right.
had-
It's the same shit.
yeah, so
It's a boy trying to lock down a girl, and that's it.
They're both relationship type people, so it's all good.
No, it's stupid.
Yeah. No, we told her don't settle. You know, don't settle down now.
Thank you.
It's too early.
I hope she hears it from more people.
Wait till you're 25.
And then make a decision. Yes.
We have one more viewer on YouTube. Yeah. Come on now.
That may be my neighbors.
That might be one of my friends I sent a message to.
You can chat with us. You can chat with us on YouTube. So
Fabi, if it's you, chat.
Wait, Fabulicious?
Yes, she's
Fabulicious back. Oh my goodness,
she's back.
This girl's name actually is in my phone as Fabulicious. She knows why.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I have no idea actually, because when she came around, she was actually kind of Fabulicious.
You know, it's radio silence right now.
We
wanted to hear it.
Whoa, I'm sorry.
What was going on?
Yeah, what was going
Do
on?
we have porn music that we can play in the background?
Anyways, we will talk about some sports at one point during.
Wait, breaking news! I have some sports breaking news.
Oh shit!
Hold on, did you Jarvis shine? Because you know who broke that news last week? The Bronx Bomber. You were trying to talk it out, and the Bronx Bomber beat you to it, told you what time it happened, and told you how many years and what price.
That was fucked up right there.
It was.
No, ready for this?
Hold on.
Russian curler faces scrutiny after doping test returned positive.
Get out of here.
Sports.
The Russians were told not to come because of their doping scandal. They came on their own without country representatives.
Doing curling as we speak.
And curling. That's fantastic.
You know that's how it is.
That's a really bad porno, by the way.
Get that shit off.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that porno. And I don't say
That's
that very.
full bush porno.
I don't say no to porno
this
too often.
This is a sports show, right?
Porn sport?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's sports and such. Like I said, this week was a tough week. I do have something serious to talk about.
Alonzo Ball knocked up his girlfriend.
Well, we talked about that last week.
We already broke that guy. Alizé, go outside.
You know what? Timeout. You're on timeout.
Jesus Christ. We're on top of shit right
next
here.
thing she's going to tell us is that LeBron James is in the All-Star game.
LeBron James, he's a big man.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's broke his Achilles.
Kobe's a bitch.
Kobe. Wait. That's some bullshit right there. And I haven't seen it, but there is. Have you seen this new thing now where you're having these two players from an era and a team? They're talking to each other for one-on-one. I think it's
Shaq and Kobe. I saw that. Yeah, I saw a preview.
And I saw Shaq.
That's not out yet.
Right, but I actually saw the preview of it. And Shaq, get the name of that. I think our listeners might want to actually check that out. Shaq actually came out and said,
you're doing it or I'm doing it."
Yeah,
Shaq
Shaq actually said the reason why I was always Kobe first over Shaq was because I did see Shaq come into camp out of shape, and he said, admittedly, I came in fat, I knew it because I knew I could do whatever I wanted, and I knew I had you, and then and he goes, I knew I had you to make up for it
because I could lay back.
That's when Kobe was laughing, ha ha ha, and internally he was like,
motherfucker, you made me work.
Oh, we lost.
But you know what?
We lost 2 viewers. We lost 2 viewers on YouTube. I am pissed right now.
The fuck happened?
You used foul language, Captain Blackass?
Is that what it was?
Yes. She leaves, Alizé leaves, and we lose 2. We just lost another one.
Did she just make a shake?
That's offensive. Ooh, did you make us all shake?
No, I put my stupid reds out.
Wait a minute. What?
We got one back. Appreciate it. God bless you.
See, I told you I come back and everybody wants to hang out with
3,
me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12.
Is that 20? 20 viewers?
Hey, where's Tony?
No, we're full of shit.
We're still waiting for our cheesesteaks. Hey, Tony, where's our cheesesteaks at?
This is bullshit, Tony.
Tony D 909-360-8330.
Hey, listen.
At least I didn't give out my phone number this time.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Is that what you were when? You were trying to get the numbers?
I gave out my phone number.
I didn't write it down. What's up?
I don't think Tony made it out of.
He made it.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
He may either be dead
I
or
have
locked
not
up.
seen him around either.
Tony was one of the guys that got on there and fell off. We started reading out the explanation.
Yes, B last week was reading the police blotter from.
He was one of those
from Philadelphia.
Crisco cops.
Yes,
we've got a lost individual in the river.
Yes. They're using the parking lot for shitting as toilet. Oh, it's fantastic. We are almost through with the first. We were 15 minutes shy.
Wait, what are we talking about?
My laptop's still being a.
What?
Yeah.
What did you say over there?
My laptop's being a dick.
Whoa.
Anyways.
We just lost a viewer. She used foul language. We lost a viewer. That was a potential sponsor.
Richard.
Hey, listen, we're done.
A potential sponsor out the window.
Should I burp?
Let's just shut it down now.
Yeah, this was our first 25-minute show. So God bless.
And it was horrible.
I think I've had a great time. I don't even care. We're talking about sports. So do you want to talk about some Olympics?
Can you? Sorry.
What's
So
that?
we got a YouTuber and they want to know how to chat on YouTube.
How about you call in?
They actually have to sign up on YouTube. They have to sign
in on their account.
If they create an account on YouTube and actually look at it, and the chat will be there. You can leave any comments or chat with us at any time. But you have to have an account. You're a friend there who's YouTubing us. It's just like me because I refuse to sign up for an account on YouTube because
I don't want people to know.
I don't want them to know that the Jew is actually me.
What?
Well, sorry about that. Yeah. So no, Olympics. I mean,
Olympics.
I mean, that guy missed that field goal, and then another guy missed.
The other guy did.
That was football.
4 quads in one routine.
That was football.
Was that the Japanese guy?
No, that was our American guy. Did 4 quads in one routine.
But did you see the Japanese figure skater? I caught 5 minutes one night and 5 minutes another night, and it was this Japanese figure skater, Darvish something or other.
You Darvish? And he's part of the Dodgers?
And I'm telling you, the fans went nuts, and I literally got my inner gay man just got a little wet.
Yuzuru Hanyu.
Unbelievably, like when you saw Ricky Martin at the Grammys, kind of like moment where you're like, there's something
you really want it.
There was something about him that just made you like him immediately. He looked like just was so excited after he was done, and the fans, for some reason, I don't know what they throw Winnie the Pooh dolls, stuffed Winnie the Poohs.
Go Korea.
No, this is Japan.
No, but Korea. It's in Korea.
Right? No, but they have their upside down Japanese flags, and they throw the dolls onto the ice, and there must be 150, 200 of them on the ice. They all they spend $20 a piece for you Winnie the Poohs, and then they throw them on the ice. I never understood that. I'm not a hockey fan, but I'm not buying a hat. And when somebody gets a hat trick, going, "Hey, fuck it, there's my $40."
Listen, now I know how it is to be in a rock band.
How's that?
I just looked at Alizé.
I poured a shot, and he's like, "Man," I'm like, "Fuck,
fuck you! I won't do what you tell me."
Yeah, I'll give you a shot right up your ass.
Whoa! Hey now.
Hey, this is a PG show.
It was,
and you got to shake.
Yes, she made herself
healthy shake.
Slim fast over there.
So fucking Arbonne and
yes, me and Mike
Greenlee,
me and Tommy Lasorda and Mike Socha all doing Slim Fast from 1988,
and it worked. It worked just as well for them.
Yeah, it was great.
Ridiculous.
I'm mad at Mike Socha, by the way.
Why?
Because he
got fat again.
Well, no, because he still has a job, and B, that he said Shohei Ohtani, who we all want to see hit when he's not pitching, is probably going to be predominantly a pitcher. And I'm like, that son of a bitch is a badass hitter too. I want to see him do both. I'm not a fan of the Angels. I don't like the Angels. F the Angels. However, I like Mike Trout, and I want to see Shohei Ohtani do well, and I want to see him pitch and hit.
Here's your shot.
Wow.
You never catch me in a bathing suit. But that was before I lost 30 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Uncle Tommy.
Ultra Slim Fast.
Do you remember who else
feel 10 years younger.
Oh, God.
And with bathing suit season here, if you start the Ultra Slim Fast plan today, a healthy, delicious shake for breakfast, one for lunch, and then a sensible dinner. Hey, when you put on a bathing suit, you might look as good as I do.
Damn,
Ultra
Tommy.
Slim Fast. Give us a week. We'll take off the weight.
Listen, I want to look like him when I'm like.
Do you remember?
You want to be alive when he's
100.
That was like
the fact that he's still alive.
It was, yeah, and he's on my Deadpool. He really is. Have you not seen him lately?
Trust me, when I see him every time, for his 90th,
I actually think he's going to fall over. And
for his 90th birthday, they had him out there at Dodger Stadium, and it was honestly very sad.
He was.
It was very sad to see,
bad,
and I was like, why did they bring him out? And they gave him a microphone for a little bit too, and it sounded worse than CBA on his drunk night.
Hey, whoa!
You weren't even here on your drunk night. Trust me, you were not here on your drunk night. That was our darkest hour right there. Yes, I'm getting another shot, and we've only been on the air for 23 minutes.
But
all right,
there's
we
a
ready?
reason why.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
All right, listen, we're doing this right now before we go to break.
Holy shit! I don't know.
Can I just say, do you remember?
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, during that whole thing of the Slim Fast, it was 88, 89. So it was Tommy Lasorda, Mike
Take your
Socha,
shot.
and shut up, Kim Fields.
Oh hell
That
yeah!
was the whole thing.
Kim Fields from what's that show called?
Charlotte Ray. What's
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. It's about you. It's about
She was a black,
it's about the facts
black
of
girl,
life.
right?
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them all. Dude, it's my favorite show. Shut up.
Whoa.
Screwed up.
kinda
You
like
take
it
the
too.
good, you take the bad, you take them all, and then you got the facts of life.
I like Joe. Joe is that I you know
She was a lesbo one.
No,
right.
she was not a lesbo.
She was absolutely a lesbo now in today's society. Like then, she was
she was a lesbo
and
then.
and my favorite was Kate Jackson of the
Charlie's
Angels. And I'm like, I think I have a type. I think I'm attracted to lesbians
You are attracted to lesbians.
because if there's going to be a lesbian Charlie's Angels, it was definitely Kate Jackson, right?
Stacy, are you
Thank
lesbian?
you. Wait, but this is not the season like 6 through.
Take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have
Sports.
We were so innocent back then.
Sports.
You hear the music now?
Sports.
Yeah.
Listen,
Sports.
play the music to a show now, B.
Sports.
They don't.
We're talking about sports.
It's Kodak Black or Kodak Pink or whatever that shit is.
Whoa. I don't even know what you're talking about right there. So, hey, thanks for joining into Chaotic Sports.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We're done. Good night. Oh, we're not done?
I love I started watching that last weekend
Why
with
are we not
the
talking
daughter.
about sports?
SpongeBob is sports.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Now you're a
Not
pedophile.
nonsense, be something you wish.
I have a child. It's not pedophilia.
Drop on the deck and flop like a fish. Ready?
L'chaim.
Was that early enough for you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes. So, I guess we can start this conversation now. I want to know from the listeners, especially, what's your not since it's a slow sports week.
How many listeners do we have
There's
right now?
2,700 people listening right now.
And on YouTube?
There are three.
That's
But
right.
it's been as high as 5, as low as 2, which includes
We've had -3 before, didn't we?
which is BNI. So, but I want to know what your personal sports highlight is, and not talking about going to something. Not being. I want as the participant. I'm going to ask everybody in this room what that case is, and I want somebody to call in 909-360-8330. Talk about what you did. Talk about what you did. I know some marathon runners out there. If you're listening, call in. Talk about it. Talk about running a marathon. Talk about making money. Like CBA over here. He played in the league in basketball. We're not exactly sure what league it was in. It may be under the 6 foot league, but he may have scored 50 points in one night, and he want to tell us about that. So, Alize B, think about what you want to offer to that. So, because I want to know, I definitely have something on my mind, that no one would ever suspect from me. I won the downhill slalom in the 1992 Nagano games.
F you.
Whoa! Do you even know that the 1992 games
That's a bold lie, son.
were in Nagano?
Yeah, and guess what? Right after that is when they did the 2-year leap.
They did.
That's right. And that's when we had the whole drama.
That's when we went to Lillehammer.
Lillehammer.
Lily,
The whole
I do
drama of
remember.
that.
I do remember that. Yes. So we are Jews. We remember stupid stuff.
Come on.
So yes, we do remember when they switched from. They didn't want the reason for doing that. Pete.
Yes.
You know why they switched the Winter Olympics to every 2. Switched it from every 4 to just 2 years later. Right?
No. Why?
Well, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't know.
Okay, because they didn't want the Winter Olympics and the Summer Olympics to be in the same year, so they wanted to
Why?
stagger them.
Why
because,
not?
Because NBC said we pay so much money for this thing that nobody watches. Can we get it every 2 years, basically?
So we lose a little bit and then gain a little, and then
yeah. So they
But you know what? We had enough drama in Lillehammer.
Lillehammer. Wait, was that the I, Tanya year?
Did you actually watch the movie?
I did not.
'Kay.
I'm sorry. I can't watch a movie about
That
Tanya
movie
Harding. I
is
know.
awesome.
Right. Which I've heard that, but it's about Tanya Harding starring one of the most beautiful women on the planet. I can't do
It is
can't
an
do it.
awesome movie.
I will never be able to
It
think
is a freaking
that
awesome
Margot
movie.
Robbie is anywhere close to Tanya Harding.
no. By the
She
way,
did so well, and Allison Janney. If Allison Janney doesn't win the Oscar,
Is she nominated?
oh
by-
yeah,
okay, good.
she's won everything. By the way, this is sports.
Hey,
by the way,
by the
Tanya
way-
Harding.
Hey, by the way, we're going to go see Boyz II Men on the night of the Oscars. By the way, yeah, I'll make love. We're not having a show March 4th. By the way, it's the Oscars, and
Sorry,
we're
guys.
going to go see Boyz II Men. I'll make love to you like you want.
You sound like a sad boy, like losing his virginity, about to cry when you're singing that.
ABC, BBC,
Hey,
East Coast
DVDs.
family.
hey,
Skip the
touchy.
beat, y'all.
Yeah,
All right.
Dutchie said I was too fat and slow and too old to play soccer.
Well, okay, so
And I gave my handshake and said,
Are you
"You're right."
denying that?
You were right on all
Yes,
three of those. Yes, that's kind of messed up. So, wait, did I just talk about soccer? I'm sorry. We are.
The fuck are you doing?
You know what? Our motto, which we haven't said in a long time, we've posted it on social media.
Soccer is awesome.
Is we are 100%
Get out now.
soccer free, 100% sucker free, and both of those may not be accurate.
Alize
anymore.
free too because she likes soccer.
I love soccer.
Bullshit. Get any deeper in here, I'll need a ladder to climb out.
That sounded like the evil guy from Toy Story 3. Yeah.
All right, where are we at?
Come on, Toy Story 3.
Yes,
that was a great movie.
You cried at that part. You thought they were all going to die, didn't
no,
you? Yes, you did. Everybody cried.
I've never cried.
You teared up. You teared up.
I'm not gonna lie. The only movie I've ever like literally teared up for at the theaters, was
Pretty Women?
Was Joy Luck Club.
Why do you have my?
Why?
It's been sitting on the desk the whole
I know.
time.
Why do I hate you?
I've never seen it, and I don't want to see it.
Because you cried at that movie.
It was really
not only
emotional.
that, but you paid $10 to go watch that movie.
That was
No,
back,
actually,
that was
back in the day,
seven.
no,
It was like
it was
seven,
like-
maybe.
Yeah,
$7, $7.50.
Yeah. I don't remember what happened, but
Listen.
They shipped the daughter out, and then she had to come back, and then they found the mom.
No.
It's a sports show.
Hey,
Oh, it was a sports.
It's a sports show. Nobody wants to
Jude.
hear about your freaking Joy Luck
Jude.
Club.
nobody.
Toy Story
cares.
was okay, but not Joy Luck Club.
Yes.
Nobody cares.
I mean, that sounds gay. I just want
Nobody-
you to know that this is like the first
It's too-
conversation of like.
Nobody
three
cares about that.
conversations
Wow.
that lead to you being
The
gay.
fact
Does it matter that your host is
This,
gay?
and then in a year, it's like,
cares?
oh, you know,
Right,
we
it doesn't
got
matter.
I want to get back
breaking
out
news.
there. It's like, God. And then there's
Yeah, right. I'm married to a woman, but I'm totally gay.
Hey, listen.
What?
The fact that you went to the movie.
You watched Joy Luck Club for
Yeah.
not even for a chick. You just went by yourself.
I believe that's one of those movies, like in the beginning of my
Okay, you know
movie
what?
watching
Here.
career, that I think I went there by myself.
All right, here's the deal. Ready?
I hate you more.
Somebody
Listen.
that I know that is listening.
B, did you hear this?
Wait. Who? I'm kind of surprised that this person actually said this. I'm like, this must be a sports show. She goes,
Just
is it?
spit it out.
The NBA All-Star Game is on, you guys. Can't you talk about that? Damn it.
That's not a sporting event.
Really, it sucks.
No.
That's not a sporting event.
No, we were watching
nothing-
it just before we came here.
Currently,
and the
it's
fucking
53-54. Steph's team over LeBron's. Nobody's calling fouls. There's been
Yeah,
everybody
it's a
traveling.
horrible event.
and they can't even score.
They don't.
Why don't the puppets of Kobe and LeBron go
And
That would
play?
be good.
Westbrook threw a nice block on it. I mean,
The little Penny Hardaway too.
Little bebe?
Yeah.
He said little bebe.
This is
Oh,
bullshit.
my friend stopped listening because we suck.
This all-star,
wow, I'm sorry.
This all-star game is the worst thing that I think we're ever gonna encounter.
It's the second worst professional All-Star.
Last year?
No. I'm talking about football. Football is way worse than the basketball.
I
All-Star
don't
game.
think I've ever watched football.
Yes.
What?
The Pro Bowl. Yeah, the
No.
Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl.
No,
Shit.
why am I
Yes.
gonna watch it?
Nobody should play hard in the Pro Bowl.
Nobody.
They should just announce an All-Pro team, and then be done with it and go. Congratulations, you made the All-Pro team.
This
and
is
nobody has
horrible.
to nobody has to pretend to be injured
The
to get out of it.
the NBA All-Star Weekend
Jer-
used to be super huge. A slam dunk
And it's
contest.
right down
You know
the
who
street from
ruined
us,
it?
too.
You know who ruined it for everybody?
Who?
Michael Jordan.
No. Star Jones wanted to get engaged at the All-Star game, and it went down to crap right
Who?
after that. Star Jones and her boy, like
What year
I think
was that? What year? That was like
That's at
3
least-
years
that's-
ago, right?
No, it's like 15. Star Jones hasn't
yeah,
been
15.
relevant in about 15 years. She'll
She'll let you know she's a lawyer.
Yeah, she left The View and then hasn't been seen since.
Yeah, because
Well,
of her stupid wedding.
Listen, what do you do when you go against the master?
Whoopi?
Barbara.
Whoopi.
Whoopi's the master.
Oprah's
Barb-
behind all that shit.
Oprah's
Barbara Walters.
Okay, stop.
Can we just get a commercial? I'll just, you know what? Spice Girls are coming back in concert. Can we just do Spice Girls?
Your
Screw
friend.
this.
Tell your friend right now. I'm currently watching the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And if she is watching such things, they are way better things to do with your life. I'm not lying.
Jesus Christ, this is horrible.
This is fucking shit.
This was my life before, and this is horrible
Your
right now.
steps. Okay, now they're up by 10. And there's a foul and a nothing. And no, this is crap, guys.
Fuck this shit.
Yeah, let's talk about relevant sports.
Somebody needs to bring the NBA back.
Hey, when we come back, I do want to talk. We are going to take a break
we're
here
leaving?
in a little bit. In a little bit, we're getting kicked off the air, but we're going to come back. And
We're getting kicked off, or we're just going to take a break?
We're going to be putting time out for 3
2 and
minutes.
2.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Oh, you know what? I have
3 and 3.
I have some commercials I voiced. You should,
Is it
you
4
should
and
put them
4?
on there.
No, we're gonna,
Is it 2 and 2 or 4 and 4?
Can I say what we're going to talk about?
Oh,
when we
go
get-
ahead.
When we get,
Go ahead.
It's called.
Sorry, Jude.
It's called a radio tease.
Go ahead.
When we come back, I do want to talk about when your fanaticism started. So when you think where you were, what team it was, and at what point your fanaticism to sports in
When
general.
did you become
A man.
obsessed with a team
When I become a man?
or with a sport?
That's a good question.
Yes.
Jose, when did you become a man?
Is it a team or a sport?
Hold on.
We've got 2
I'm
minutes.
still a chick.
Well, that does. Hold on.
I
Boobs-
do have bigger balls than both all of you.
Boobs do not make a chick. I have noticed. I have seen.
Yes, no, they don't.
The last
Since you
technician.
just came back from Vegas.
The last triple. The last.
I just broke my mic.
Of course he did.
Dachi, dumbass broke the fucking mic.
Yeah. He actually didn't do anything dumb. He just he is a dumbass. But I was watching him at all times. It dropped the mic. Drop it.
Don't drop the mic. I'm an audio. You son of a bitch. You know I'm an audio person, right? And you freaking just did that.
Drop the mic.
Let's move on.
Why should we?
I need a new mic.
Yeah, you need. I think you should move closer to Alizé.
I don't want to.
It might happen.
Yeah, I think we need to move closer.
It might happen.
Catch us out on YouTube Live, everybody.
Yes, Spice Girls are coming back, people.
Wait, who's not part of it?
Oh, she likes the
Everybody's in it.
Spice Girls.
No, somebody's not.
No, listen.
Victoria signed on the dotted line.
Yeah,
bitches.
yeah, she's in. She's in.
As
She
long as
said
she doesn't
I'm in.
have to sing. That's exactly what she said.
Hold on. So on that same note, I was just in Vegas.
I swear.
On the same note, we were having brunch this morning at the buffet at Planet Hollywood, which is the Spice Market Buffet, and that's where the Backstreet Boys concerts are. That's where they are.
Sweet.
Larger than life.
Them and Brittany.
Right.
You literally broke.
It's broken.
So-
Dutchie is going to kill you.
So it wasn't him. So I'm in the middle of the story here.
Okay.
It's been broken.
So I'm talking about Backstreet. That's sports, okay? So everyone's like, you saw shirts. All these people were wearing mostly girls, except and the one gay guy, were wearing these Backstreet Boys shirts, and it was pretty amazing. The table next to us, sitting down, was a bridal party.
Yes.
not the cutest one.
okay.
There was 4 of them, and they had just went to go see them the night before. So I got
Yes.
a little
bit larger than life.
little bit intel for you if you're thinking about going to see the Backstreet Boys in person.
Thank you.
Apparently, AJ is the only one who gets his own solo.
Doesn't want it that way.
And AJ gets his own solo.
Get it?
And yeah, we've sang it on air before. We know it.
Oh, wait, I sang with you guys.
Yes. So AJ gets his own solo, and it didn't sound clear at all. And when everybody else is singing, it sounded perfect. So the whole show is lip synced.
Oh.
It is
You know
basically
what?
My friend
it is-
actually did
F
the whole
this.
photo shoot. You know, the whole.
It's
the
Justin
pictures, all
Timberlake.
that. It's my friend that
it
did
is
that.
Justin Timberlake Super Bowl for you there. So
JT.
Yeah, you know what?
We talked about it last week. It was horrible.
Yes, it was horrible.
So we're fans. So we will see you in 3 minutes. Tres
My hair
minutos.
commercial.
Por favor.
Why don't you play some fucking
Adios.
tax returns?
Shut up, Alizé.
4 minutos. Adios. Hasta la vista, babies.
All right. What?
We're going round in circles.
2 minutes, easy. 2 minutes. One thing, guys, we're talking a lot over each other. We probably want to stop that, okay? We're talking a lot over each other, so you might want to stop that. It gets a little clear. I mean, we're having fun, which is no problem, but there's a lot of talking, trying to talk over somebody. Give them time to say their point and move on. Unless it's a stupid point, then stop them.
What's the matter with everybody? Everybody's so grumpy every morning around here.
Hey, B, can you find some Kings of Leon? What the?
I'll play you out with it for the next one.
What the hell is this? Oh, fucking,
Use somebody?
No. I'll find it. I'm just listening to it. I gotta find the name of it.
Give me a fucking answer.
Why not?
Okay, I'm on the one that drops one number one. Is that stuff that's already pre-programmed on here?
Are we on the air, by the way?
No, we got
okay, I just want to make sure because we've never been we've never been in the room and it's still this.
You are a bitch.
Ooh.
You suck.
That's what she said.
Can you mute everything for me?
You got it.
When the normal BS just won't do. ChaoticRadio.com.
I'll sing it.
Please don't.
I'm just doing Victoria. I just lip sync it.
That must be Spice Girls.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, thanks for coming back. Nothing's changed since you've been back. We were sitting in the same exact seats. And we're doing the same exact things you're talking about.
My mic's broke.
His mic's broke. Chaotic Sports segment number deuce. Hola, número dos. Once again, I am the Jew. We got Captain Blackass CBA.
Hello,
we got B back there.
Yo.
And Alizé. Hello. Every Sunday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Chaotic Radio. We are Chaotic Sports. You can catch us. You can call us 909-360-8330. Like I mentioned before, we want to know when your fandom started. What triggered it? Who triggered it? Was it your parents? Was it something that you saw on TV? What triggered your fandom to sports? And who is your team? I guess what team started as well?
Yeah,
you know?
well, that started. Yeah.
Obviously, everyone knows mine. Those Doyers. But yeah, I want to hear from you. So 909-360-8330. You can put that on YouTube Live on the Chaotic Radio live station. We are live right now. If you want to check us out, see how actually beautiful and handsome we actually are in
Hit us
person.
up.
You know, if you like little man nipples, I'm sporting some right now.
That's not little.
No, it's warm. It's warm in here, so it's a little hard to get them. Going.
Yeah.
So I have a little help with there. Sorry, honey, if you started listening now with your family, I apologize.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. We don't use real names on here. God damn it.
Connie Chung.
Connie Chung. If you're going to call her anything, Connie Chung.
Connie Chung.
Connie Chung. I am Maury Povich, and she is Connie Chung.
No, you are not the father.
That is one of the most running jokes in my household because my daughter is so much like me that I go, honey, I don't think she's mine. honey, you are not the father. Yeah. So, let's talk about your fandom. Hey, B.
Yes, sir.
What got you? What hooked you into sports?
For basketball?
For sports in general?
Clippers. What got me into football, honestly, was fantasy football.
Right, but as a kid, you didn't like any sports?
I played.
What'd you play?
I played video games a lot more when I was younger. I played baseball, I played basketball. I never played football. Mom told me I was too big. And
that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I literally just had that same conversation this weekend with my aunt, who said, because I told her I'm going to let my daughter do whatever she wants. Whatever she wants to do, I'm going to support her.
You said that.
I'm going to support her whatever she wants to do. Because my mom told me, nope, I want to do this. Nope. And she's like, I remember you wanted to play football. I'm like, I did want to play football. I was like 17 when I told her I wanted to play football. But I said, if I'm going to be cursed with this giant body, I might as well play some football. She said, no, you're going to get hurt.
Yep.
And you know what? I may have gotten hurt, but today I might be a little bit tougher than I am today.
I don't think so.
I'll give you the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
If I play football, it would be a lot tougher.
Yeah, yeah.
But for my fandom, the Clippers, the reason why I got into Clippers was two reasons. As everybody else, I was a Laker fan because the Lakers were great. And then Kobe and Shaq happened, and I just got tired of that whole BS talking thing.
Benoit Benjamin.
And then the Clippers did something smart for once, and that's when they traded away their pick, which was number 2 pick for the Rookie of the Year, Elton Brand. They traded away Tyson Chandler for Elton Brand.
Yep.
Amazing trade, by the way.
And I thought,
you think so?
No, I'm saying amazing trade in the history of basketball.
Yeah.
That was a great trade.
Great
I mean, who trades away the current Rookie of the Year, co-rookie Grant Hill, right?
Yeah, he went with Van Pelt. What's his name?
Yeah, that really worked.
Oh, Bo Van Pelt? No, Scott Van Pelt.
It's not.
No. The white guy. The white guy.
It's Keith Van Horn. It's Keith Van Horn.
Van Horn. Yeah.
I was messing with you the whole time.
Van Horn.
But so when they did that trade, I said, wait, the Clippers are doing something smart for once. I better get on this train now.
All right.
Been there for 20 years.
You have been.
Well, there you go.
Alize, what about you? What got you into sports? Who got you into sports?
My dad, of course.
My daddy? What's
daddy.
What's daddy's name?
I'm not saying.
Just say his name, his first name. You don't have to say his last name.
No, I'm not. I can't.
Ricardo.
My dad's Jewish.
Benjamin.
You know what? You've said that you're half Jewish, half Mexican.
My mom's Mexican.
I assumed that your dad was the Mexican, the beaner in the room. Oh, sorry, CBA.
We'll just call him G.
Yeah, we'll call him G Unit.
Yeah.
All right.
G Unit.
Wait, hold on.
Always Dodgers.
Everybody. A Jewish guy with a name G.
G Unit.
George?
The whitest guy you'll ever meet.
Grandpa's George. My grandpa had it was George. I mean, Gershwin?
Yes, we'll name him Gershwin.
His name Gershwin Alize. Okay,
I can't even think of a name.
George. I had Grandpa George.
No, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to say my name.
All right, go on.
Yeah, he's not listening.
Go on.
Okay, but yeah, I've always been born. Actually, my dad named me on a bet at a USC Rose Bowl game.
I don't believe it.
No, I am.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was Rose Bowl, January 1st, 1977, Michigan State.
Was there a
USC
Rose Bowl game that year?
Yes, 1977.
I want to check this.
Michigan State versus USC.
Hold on, Alize. CBA,
He's an idiot.
Who is
a Rhodes Scholar.
A Rhodes Scholar who is either a third or quarter of a sports talk show. Just asked the question if there was a Rose Bowl game
on January
1st
yeah, that one.
in a certain year.
Yeah.
This genius over
Check
here. Yes. The answer to that question up until like USC Texas until they did the BCS thing, the answer to that question is yes.
Yeah.
It's always on January 1st.
If USC won, my dad got to name me. If Michigan State won, my mom got to name me.
And
USC.
who won?
My dad.
Oh, congratulations.
So yeah. And then Dodgers and always with that.
What got you started with the Dodgers?
So what you got started? How did
with
you
my
get started?
dad? He just always.
So you don't need to reveal your age or your. But
I'm 40.
But what team? What team got you? Who was the
Steve Garvey and Steve Sachs?
Wow, the Steves.
Yeah.
You're a little young for the Steves.
Yeah.
You were a little young for the Steves because I was obviously
Garvey ended up being like a jackass, but Sachs was always hot.
Yes.
And that's when Socha was kind of skinny, but not before the Slim Fast.
Socha was a handsome.
He was.
He was.
And he lived in Claremont and Rancho.
He was living out there back then?
Yeah.
Because he's been in Westlake Village forever.
No, he was living out here forever.
Since before he even was an Angels coach.
No, he was living in Claremont. He was living in Claremont over 30 years ago, and then Rancho, he did another house over here.
Yeah, but I remember I was working.
And 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
For Alize's friend who wants me to talk about the All-Star game.
She's not even listening.
Right now, the Migos are on.
She's not even
doing
listening.
something stupid.
Ooh, sports. Thank you, sports.
Yeah.
Migos.
But I have been.
I'm gonna see Migos at Coachella this year, by the way, guy.
Yeah, I was born into a USC family, and I've been a diehard USC person.
Yeah. So
and obviously, I know sports So thanks, my dad.
You sure?
You know sports.
More than you.
That's absolute truth.
That's truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
Yes.
Freaking youth.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Pendejo.
Hate all of you.
Pendejo. He's like, I want her off.
Oh, it's the Migos and Pharrell.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Oh.
So now they're happy.
Wait, we like.
Why don't you throw some Fergie
We
in the
like
mix?
Pharrell.
Yeah,
we like Pharrell. We like
We
Why
like
don't you
half
throw
that
Fergie
equation.
in the mix?
Fergie did sing. She sang the national anthem. And
Listen, Pharrell.
Really? I just did not know that.
No, she sang the national anthem, and she didn't do traditional style.
Who?
Fergie.
Oh,
She was singing it, and I was like, "That's not the traditional national anthem," and I kind of liked it. It was kind of jazzy.
Did you do it to the Kids Incorporated thing? Kids
Yeah.
Incorporated.
but can you play
can you
Pharrell's
see?
best music?
Pharrell's best music is NERD.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's before it was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So So for me,
It's called a stripper song.
So
Shut
for,
up.
So
All right.
for me, I was also all the Dodgers. I've told the story on air before. High five. Yeah, high five. When I was about 6 and 7 years old, I know this for a fact because that's where I lived, where it was. My mom used to give me a dime every single day, and I would go walk a half a mile to a mile. It was probably half a mile there and half a mile back. So a 1 mile round trip as a 6, 7-year-old down Reseda Boulevard in the Valley towards Ventura, and would buy a package of baseball cards every single day for a dime.
25. Oh, whoa.
And if it did not have a Dodger in it, I threw every other card out.
So F every other rookie,
and I knew at that point. I would, believe it or not, with my Dodger fandom as it how crazy it does get sometimes.
So you grew up in the Valley?
I was not born in California or Los Angeles. I was born in New York. That's where the Bronx Bomber comes from. We were all born out there, but I was here when I was 2. So I still own in the garage somewhere is a 1976 Dodgers pennant.
God damn it!
Yeah,
really.
And
I have the '88 World Series hat still.
Yeah. So it has like all the fake signatures of the players on the pennant, and I've had that. It was in my room for some reason. Yeah. So
when you said that, I forgot. When I was younger, I used to collect baseball cards and basketball cards, so I did get a knowledge of it. I just sort of watched the games.
Yeah.
So I knew what was going on. Like I couldn't watch baseball.
So
games
the inner nerd in you took over, and you're like, I know I need to collect these things because they're collectibles.
I collected baseball cards. I still have a Nolan Ryan something or other. I have a Magic Johnson rookie card and a Larry Bird rookie card.
Whoa.
Magic?
I started basketball cards in the 90s, so I actually have a shit.
But FYI,
I have a
all
shit ton
that
of
shit when we thought it was worth money is not worth money anymore just because eBay.
Yeah, they keep dropping.
Yeah. Oh no. Bronx Bomber at one point said, "Hey, sell my old cards for me." He got into it in the late 80s, early 90s, and he said, "Oh, just sell my stuff for me," and I would sell unopened boxes of cards for 99 cents plus the shipping charges.
Oh my god!
I was losing money on them for the
way
for the
lost
shipping.
money. Yeah,
because I thought, oh man, these things are going to sell for 20, 10, 20, 30 bucks. And that was going to be the case. Was going to do that. So yeah. So I understand. Yeah. So CBA. What got you into sports? Who got you into sports? Was it
Listen,
Moms?
He's still not into sports.
Yeah, wait.
He works on a sports show, but
Yeah, he's our pretty sidekick.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fucked.
He's our most beautiful member of our crew.
you know what? I just take offense to that.
And he's the ugliest.
Done.
Hey, whoa!
Hey, sit down.
That wasn't a slam on you. That was a slam on him.
Stand up.
Oh
then.
damn! Hold on. Wait a second.
Stand up and dance.
I just felt the feeling lower than my chest.
You saw that?
Yeah. That was awesome.
Listen, guys.
What's that?
What got me started?
Yeah.
Was sitting there and watching Sosha be a catcher.
Spell it.
SC Sosha.
I felt like it was like Sosa.
Yes.
Freaking Sammy Sosa's like a white guy now.
You work at a company that has the OSHA park, the OSHA placard on the wall.
Up.
So you couldn't say SC OSHA?
No.
Sosha? It's
Listen.
Mike Sosha.
Sosha did it for
SCIO,
me. I wanted to be a catcher. And
You already are.
He's been a catcher since at least last year in Vegas. But we'll talk about that later. So what about Sosa again? You want to be a catcher?
Sosa or Sosa?
Yeah. Mike Sosa. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm done.
Wow.
Wait, Mike Sosa is drummer for Mad Parade. Never mind. Don't insult Mike Sosa.
No.
That's pretty bad to insult him as it is.
So yeah, wanted to be a back catcher, and then
A back catcher?
Well, you're just digging your own grave even further.
Just need to stop.
I knew this already. Go ahead.
Bad knees moving into basketball. So here we go.
What's that?
I start my basketball career.
He said bad knees. Bad knees.
Bad knees.
Bad knees have
take
not-
me
have-
out of baseball,
have
and I
prevent-
go to basketball.
Has prevented you. Wait, so the running part. Oh wait, okay, because you couldn't be a catcher.
Because I'm the only athlete in the whole fucking group right now.
The
Really,
only-
what?
He's the only athlete.
Really? Are you kidding me? I
Alizé,
still
what'd
do
you play?
5Ks.
What'd you
Hold on,
play?
What did I play?
What did you play?
What didn't you
Oh,
play?
Please.
Right.
Hey,
Enlighten us.
a fucking answer.
I have played soccer. I suck at it. I'm really good on the bench.
We don't play about soccer, so you already failed.
I've played basketball. I'm short, but I can do it.
What?
Well, that's what he says too.
Basketball.
No. I'm talking about what did you play?
She's
I
telling
can
you.
Tell me
box.
sports.
You never played that.
Yeah, I can box. Does that count?
You can beatbox, you can box, and you can dance like a mofo.
You're cut off,
Hold on.
dude.
Hold
Wait,
on.
hold on. You're cut. What did you play? I'm telling you, and now you're cut off.
Yeah.
I even played badminton, for the love of God. Do you even know what that is, you road scholar?
Spell it.
He's from the hood. He has no idea what badminton is.
Spell it.
He's like, he's never been inside of a Big Five and thought, that's a good
This is
idea.
not a spelling bee to deal with you.
BATMITTON. Badminton. Did I win?
What are we
Yeah,
doing?
you
What are we
win.
doing?
Hold on.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Leave the
There you go.
doorbell alone.
Ding dong. Hey, we have a visitor. You know.
That's
Yeah,
part of
here
the
we
zig
go.
zone.
Yeah, so since you're the athlete, yeah, I used to kickbox. Does that count? I think I can.
That counts.
use that.
That counts.
B is the most agile big mother effer on the planet.
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind that if there's a big man Olympics, B won it. It was sweet. Clean sweep.
He won it.
He clean
Yeah,
sweep.
he won it.
He won't be able to walk the next day on anything, no matter what the thing is. He every time I'm with the boy, I love B. B's one of my BBBs.
Your wedding.
Yes.
is when they kicked my ass.
I'm sorry. Okay, visual here.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube.
Here we go.
YouTube
Here we
Live. B is just doing some insane dance moves at my wedding, and he's in the wedding party. And what happened to that tuxedo, B?
B, what
Oh, the
happened?
pants got ripped.
Oh yeah, thank goodness for that insurance.
Wait,
No
B.
shit.
How many minutes into the fucking wedding did that happen?
No, wedding or the reception, the dancing part.
Yes.
It was the best thing ever.
It was about 30 at least.
Yeah.
I didn't stop though. That's why.
Yes, that's fantastic.
That was the most beautiful part about the whole wedding.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, which part?
I thought the peanut vendors were pretty cool. I'm sorry. Who has peanut vendors at their fucking wedding? This guy.
Hey, listen.
Who
listen.
finds the two baggers? Who finds the double bag of peanuts you can't find anywhere anymore to have at his wedding? This guy.
Listen, I was bothered because I couldn't take a shot with you before you got married.
You were bothered because you didn't go to the bachelor party. How about that?
That's two. That's two.
Yes. Yeah.
No, at the wedding.
What? Well, I was high as a kite.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, it was fantastic.
I said, "Hey, can I get a shot for 4 of us?" And she said, "I'm sorry, but the bride said no."
Yes.
I said, what the fuck?
And you were around me when I found out about that, right?
Yes.
I was irate.
Yes.
The wedding coordinator decided to tell the bartender, who I hired personally and paid personally, that we didn't want shots at our wedding.
What?
And when I found out about that, which is about 2 hours, 3 hours into the
Yes.
wedding, because you don't get a chance to actually do anything at your own
Yes.
damn wedding.
Yes.
I was irate. I said, bullshit. Start pouring shots right now. I paid you. Let's go.
All I did was just point the finger towards her.
Why would I request? Hold on. Why would I request Fireball at my own wedding if I didn't want people to do shots?
Exactly.
Who's drinking Fireball over ice?
It's sports today.
Yeah, that was a sport. Drinking is a sport, by the way.
It is a sport.
His wedding was baseball themed, so that's
It was.
sports
It was.
stuff.
Yes.
It was a baseball thing.
Did he even make it? Did he even make a home run?
I made it a home run twice that night.
Wow.
That will, all honesty,
I don't know, but I think
the
our
last time we made a home run twice.
I think our table, because Anna decides to tell everybody, "Hey, so our table is number 15."
Yes.
All of
How
us
many-
got to.
We don't have any listeners on YouTube,
Yeah.
do we?
All of us got to.
27.
All of us got to drink 15 drinks, and so all of us at the table were like, "Yes, let's do
Yes,
15
yeah.
drinks
I got my
each."
15.
Yes, bro. Yeah, and you can thank again the Jew again because
Yes.
he may be a Jew, but he ain't cheap.
bruv.
And I said the only way I'm having a wedding is if there's an open bar.
Yes,
Yes, bro.
yes, bro.
The wife, love you, honey. 5 minutes after I asked her to marry me, said, "Honey,
You're dumb.
Can we have a baseball themed wedding? And I said, are you crazy? I had a baseball themed bar mitzvah, for God's sakes. You want to have a baseball themed wedding? It's gonna be cheesy with baseball balloons on every table. Like it's horrible. But we did it. We knocked that one out of the park.
It was beautiful.
It was great. I have heard from numerous people, that we that was the most fun wedding they've ever been to.
Listen, the best thing. Yeah. Okay, I've been a best man twice, and the best thing was the best man and his speech.
B West speech was pretty damn cool.
That guy. I mean, if you didn't pick him and you picked somebody else, that guy would have gotten shot on site.
I told. I grew. Brian and I went. We were our parents were best. Our moms were best friends. Mm-hmm. Kelly and I were best friends from like 12, 13 on. We were inseparable. We did everything together. Right. And I actually told them both, I want you both to be my co-best man. And Kelly's like, I don't want to do no damn speech. Just take Brian. I said,
yeah, Brian was the best one to do.
No problem. Yeah.
Listen, thing, people. Whoever's listening right now,
nobody is.
There's like no video of it, by the way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell it.
I have a copy of it somewhere.
Do you really?
I'm just gonna sit here and just drink.
Okay,
it was pretty.
You have to put that up so that every best man listens to it, and he's gonna be sweating his ass off because there's no way that he's ever gonna fucking live up to that goddamn speech.
He gave He gave his speech in the tense
past tense.
It basically of my mother who passed away when I was 22.
Yes.
He basically just told it as if she was there and she was talking.
She wrote a letter to Brian and told him,
yes,
this is the following.
This is what I want you to this is what I want you to say.
And I sat there,
you were crying like a bitch.
I swear to God, I thought I had maybe like a 24-pack of Stella's in me already. And I'm sitting there listening to Brian, and that motherfucker made me cry like I was a little fucking girl in junior high when my boyfriend broke up with me. And
well, it's coming out now.
I turned around.
The story is making it a revelation.
Listen, I turned around and looked at everybody. Anna's there, and the girls are there, and they're all just sitting there, fucking glossy eye. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this motherfucker just dropped a bomb on everybody. I mean, this Brian West, I hate you. I hate you.
He's not listening.
All right. I hate you anyways.
He listened the first week, he said. That was
it. he did the best thing. Listen, that's the best thing any best man could ever do is reference the past, put it together, and for somebody's wedding, man. I mean, come on.
If you have a deceased...
This drunken thing has been brought to you by Kirkland Light.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a dead parent.
Kirkland Light. That's right, people. Kirkland Light.
If you don't have a deceased parent, you don't get it. All right.
Yeah, you don't know.
I get it, but no,
you don't know shit. No, you don't know shit.
No, you don't know shit.
No, you don't know
God
shit.
damn it, Alize.
You and your little red cup right there, sit there and listen to each other.
Sports.
F-U-L-Z-A for not having feelings.
Hey, March 29th is opening day, by the way. That's like 5 weeks away.
Anyways,
it's fantastic.
Best speech ever. Move on.
Yes, move on. We've almost wasted another segment.
Hey,
almost. Yeah. So
wait. Almost.
Whoa. We still have 10 more minutes. I mean, come on. I mean, we're getting close. We threw in some filter there. So bobsled.
Sweet.
Curling.
US went to 13th place today.
What, in the medal count?
Yeah, I watched the bobsled today. I actually watched the bobsled.
Oh, yeah.
We are talking about Olympics.
Yes, I actually watched the bobsled today.
Yes, I saw a little bit of it too when we were at the
How'd that go?
I don't know. We were watching. Oh no, Kennedy and I were watching it at the Spice World Market Buffet in Vegas, and she even pointed at the TV and go da 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 da, and I went, yeah, isn't that cool, my love? Then we saw some German guy smack his head against the wall. And
Jesus Christ!
And the interview of me was like, fuck yeah, payback.
That girl is just gonna grow up to be.
Alize, could you ever drive a German car?
They have to me like
she
BMW, but since they kind of helped incinerate people, no.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I've seen people I know and people I like that have drive German cars, and I go, I'll drive anything. I just can't get I can't get ready to do in German. I just don't know why.
Why?
I tried buying Audi one time and they were totally rude to me when I walked up.
Stop. Wait. He asked why.
What?
Just you can't.
He asked why.
Why a Jew wouldn't buy a German car?
Let's think about it. BMW were one of the makers of the incinerator. So yeah, no.
I'm sorry. Still, why?
I'm gonna punch him in his throat. He's looking for a ride home. By the way, he is looking for a ride home.
Wait, I want to know why you wouldn't buy a BMW or a Mercedes Benz.
Are you kidding? Are you deaf? Did you not hear what I just said?
What'd you say?
AB, how much is the Uber ride from here to Whittier?
It's like $30. I'm not paying that.
Yeah. Well,
good walk.
Figure it away. Yeah.
Anyways, what happened?
Yeah, it was called the Holocaust.
Oh,
he gets it now, I think.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Is he kidding me?
I don't think
I'll take
so.
that back. Shut up, Alize. You're half. You don't.
Wait, so
you barely even count.
Whoa. Well, you're half black too, so I don't know which. I don't know. Wait a second. Wait, are you?
You know
half
what?
black?
I'm just here being chill. You know what? I'm not getting into this.
You need to get into it. Put him in his place. Tell him.
No,
I don't need to get kicked off another show. That's all good.
You're gonna get kicked out again.
You are.
Yes.
You're gonna get kicked out again.
He got kicked off last week. He just fucking showed up this week. I don't know what happened.
Ignorance.
The Bronx Bomber
Dumbass.
outclassed.
Rhodes not Staller.
No, listen. Alize.
Ixnay on the Ocking tape.
Let's see. How are you gonna get kicked out right now?
Can I tell you how we won stuffed animals for my daughter yesterday?
Oh yeah, let's see.
We played the little camel game. You know the horse game.
Oh, look at
I'm
this.
sorry, that's racist, bro.
We threw the ball.
You played a camel game?
Yeah. I was a camel jockey yesterday.
I'm sorry, the rest of you from the Middle East.
We threw the balls up on the thing, and it went to the red hole and the, blue hole, and we won 2 races in a row.
You're so 7-Eleven right now. I swear to God.
We won 1 minion and 1 snake.
What?
1 minion?
She won one.
He actually threw the ball.
Why didn't you play the one that has the Jordans in the fucking goddamn game? You didn't see that? You didn't see that one?
There's no such thing.
Jesus Christ. Yes, there is, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, it was pretty awesome. So, when we come back from our second, after our second segment, I do want to talk about your personal sports achievement.
I didn't even finish mine.
You never even started it.
Oh.
Yeah. So no. I'm not talking about what got you excited, what got you into sports.
Oh.
I'm talking about what your personal achievement was. I want to talk about what you did personally. That time you scored 50 on Tyrone at the park, or
got it.
How I swept this past Friday night at the bowling alley.
Were you throwing up West Coast?
Because you should have seen me throw. I was true gangster Wednesday night.
I'll back you up.
The biggest dick in the bowling league went, thanks, bro. Because I helped them win some money. Because I bowled that good this week, man. I tell you, it was sweet. I was
sweet.
You know what I did for the first time?
What?
Bowled sober. No alcohol, no recreationals. Sober as could be, and I bowled good. So you know what I'm doing next week?
What?
Bowling sober again? I don't know how this is going to work. Man,
you cannot be sober in Vegas, man. Come on.
I told you I went. That wasn't in Vegas. A, first of all, and B. That was in Downey, California.
Oh,
and Alize just made it look like she just drank tequila.
I've been sober in Vegas.
Yes. So yeah, I just spent.
I did a whole weekend sober in Vegas.
Yeah.
And what happened?
I was sober.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, move on.
You realize you don't have to drink, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
There's no
You
requirement.
can have fun without drinking.
Oh, when they hand you the Southwest ticket airline, they tell you free 5 fucking drinks.
Transparency. Oh my goodness. We need to talk about some. Is video gaming a sport, by the way?
No.
Actually, you could sorta. I mean, the fact they have arenas built for it right now in LA and teams all over the United States playing.
I'm not even talking about e-gaming because I think e-gaming is definitely a sport. I'm talking about like the classic, like the Kong.
You can talk about it.
Because there's a mental toughness to it. There's a mental.
Well, you've seen King of Kong, I'm sure of it,
absolutely.
Right? So
fantastic.
Twin Galaxies is actually still a place that collects high scores, people playing games and doing the feats of the impossible on that. They still have a high scoreboard And then esports are going fucking berserk currently.
Hey, you remember my gaming highlight there? B, you remember that from when we went to the ArcLight in Pasadena?
You know, I got first place in my other one too. I just didn't pay attention to it.
And Wreck-It Ralph was coming out, and they had all these old classic.
I'm
Do
sorry.
you remember
What?
Disneyland has a Wreck-It Ralph game? They have it there.
They had the old classic video games out there, and I busted. I think it was Pac-Man, wasn't it?
You did the Pac-Man one. I did the Wreck-It Ralph one.
Yeah, and I got first on that one.
There's actually a bar in the Valley called One Up, and it's all 80s games.
Well, it's One Up, and you have
82.
82.
It's 82 in downtown.
And there's going to be, I think there's somebody's thinking about opening one in Upland, downtown Upland.
There's somewhere in Pasadena as well.
No, Pasadena isn't a bar. That's just actually arcade.
Yeah, but do you remember?
It's right across the street from Lucky Baldwin's.
Yeah, do you remember Reagan years in Fullerton, downtown Fullerton?
No, I didn't go to. I never went to DTF that often.
Yeah, this was before
Ooh, are you
that whole where like the slide bar and all that. It was.
I was born in
Right
77,
before
so I know.
Slide Bar?
It was right before the slide bar. It was on the other side of it. But yeah, it was called Reagan years.
Yeah,
That's a good name for a place.
We used to have one called Pixels in IE, but they pulled all the games, just kept it at a bar.
That's too bad. Is it still called Pixels?
Still called Pixels.
That's some bullshit,
right?
Were there paved roads back then?
Shut up! Shut up! Go to your room. Go buy a beer. Go take an Uber to go buy a beer. I'll meet you down the street. I'll pick you up the bar. I swear. Promise. Wink, wink. Yeah. So
You are a bitch!
Whoa. My wife is probably listening right now with her family. Hi, Jimenez. Hi, happy birthday, Cynthia.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Connie Chung.
Oh, that's racist right
You
there.
just said Connie Chung to call her Connie.
No, I said it.
Yeah, he can say it, but you don't know her. You can't call her Connie Chung.
Hi, Stacy.
Well, you just used her real name on the air again. God damn it. Honey, hi. Happy birthday, Cynthia. Sorry I couldn't be
Sorry. We got Alizé. in, and she does whatever she wants.
Oh, by the way, no matter how many listeners we think we have, we have more than that. Because again, this week I did hear about somebody else listening who listens semi-regularly, who has.
They're lying to you.
No, I'm just shitting you
Wait,
not.
before we go to commercial, can I announce something?
Yes, you may.
So, B, you're going to love this one.
Oh, Jesus.
So next Sunday, 2 to 4, me and Monique are doing a show.
I'm here.
Woohoo!
You're not here. We're locking the door.
I'm here. Okay,
Maybe.
I can sit on the couch.
I'm in Mexico.
Orale, vato. That's right. You're not here. You're engineering next week. You know that, right?
No, I'm not here.
Dutchie is.
No,
Dutchie
there
is.
you are.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, Dutchie?
We are-
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
I can't
I love this. This is going to be the most fantastic show.
I am gonna
It's going to be fucking awesome. He's going to tag everybody and his mom.
Hey,
hold on. I am gonna
you're
prepare.
not here.
I'm gonna prepare. I am gonna prepare so fucking hard for that show.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna come up with the most erroneous soccer knowledge he has ever. I'm gonna frustrate the hell out of him. I am gonna. By the way, there's the trivia games, the HQ trivia, and there's like
Yes.
cast trivia. Now,
Yes.
The first question today was, what position does Cristiano Ronaldo play? The
I don't know.
very first
Douchebag.
question.
He's forward, isn't
Hold on. Is
a
it
douchebag.
center, forward, or goalie?
forward.
Sure as hell no. Sure as
there you
hell
go.
no. He's not a goalie, right?
Yeah.
But center sounds like a pretty promising position, so I put center, and he's a forward.
You're-
it's
Jesus
sensitive.
Christ.
Oh my God, I can't wait. I am going to work so hard this week on
Listen,
prepping some
it's
stuff.
going to be the best thing ever.
Oh my God, I can't wait. Oh, I'm so excited. We might get really drunk, and this might be the best show ever. Oh my goodness. Wait, B, what are you going to Mexico for? What's going on?
But yeah, what are you
EDC
doing?
Mexico.
EDC Mexico next week?
Jesus Christ, B.
You travel a lot.
You're going to
You
a
just
rave.
want to bone every.
Whoa.
He's single. Let him do it.
Whoa. This isn't about music.
Oh.
This isn't about boning.
No.
This is not everything is about alcohol and boning.
Yeah, I'm not just going to go to music and enjoy that.
Is this
What are you doing
Mexico
then?
City?
It's in Mexico City, yeah, right at the Arto Doma.
You need to go watch on Netflix. Somebody Feed Phil. I believe episode number 6 was Mexico City.
Really? Oh, fuck yeah.
If you, by the way, Phil Rosenthal.
Rosenthal, he's great.
He's amazing. He's so much fun to watch. He's got that Mr. Bean quality, and one woman in one of the episodes actually calls him that. He's got that really endearing quality to him. And he's super. He's one of the creators. He's one of the creators of Everyone Loves Raymond, and he's got first documentary I ever saw with him was called Exporting Raymond.
I saw that too.
Yeah, so that was great, where he takes the Raymond concept to other countries, but this one focused on Russia, which was just a mess. And then Somebody Feed Phil is on Netflix right now, and then also I'll Have What Phil's Having is also on Netflix right now, and he turned into a foodie as he got older, and it's truly amazing. It's one of the most it is one of the most entertaining shows I've seen. I watched 6 episodes within a day and a half, and I don't binge.
Honestly, I think he's delight, and I really didn't know he had that show. I didn't know he had the Mexico City show. I was going to actually do all the Mexico City looking for stuff tomorrow, but that's awesome.
Yes, Mexico City.
But no, Mexico City. I'm going to CBA. Honestly, is one of the cheapest vacations I've ever done in my life.
Where?
Just in Mexico City. Every place is $2 beer place, and that's if you're getting ripped off. That's how good it is. When you go to the event, you pay for VIP. VIP is what you pay for normally over here, and then you get $5 beers, and the $5 beers are 24 ounces.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then they have the food everywhere waiting for you. Like at EDC, they used to have pins for you if you're too old. If you're old enough to go drink, then you got to go into the pin like at Coachella.
Yeah.
You can carry your beer to the stage. There are kids kicking. They actually bring families to EDC and they go kick and have a good time with the liquor. It's a fun event. I'm doing it this year. I'll probably do it next year too because I think it's the best value for my money for an event like that. And so much. I mean, the subways cost $0.25. And the subways are fucking great.
Hey, babe, who you going with?
My cousin Monique and Kelly.
That's fantastic. That was traveling. I saw that. The traveling group. That's fantastic. It's awesome.
This is great.
Yeah.
I'll be in Japan later this year.
Oh, hell yeah. We should just do a show about beast traveling.
Dude, Fuji Rock. You want to go?
But by the way, we have talked about that in the past before. We need to do like some sort of business or some sort of show about festivals.
I'm working
really?
on it.
So that'll be fine.
Yeah, so you have wasted no, you haven't wasted it yet, but you got that Kings of Leon for me on the way out, B? That's fantastic. I love it. We're going to take another break right here, and when we come back, this is Kings of Leon, called Back Down South. In the last segment, we're going to talk to you about your personal sports victories. So, all right, we'll see y'all in 3 or 4. Enjoy.
If you get the chance, we're gonna spit on the rivals. All I want to know is how far you want to go.
Where your fandom comes from, that was cool. You just figure out the birthplace of your fandom, and next we'll talk about our own personal sports victories.
Yeah, that's why I kind of said something.
So I think it's cool. I think a lot of times even if that's the case, if we're having fun, if somebody's listening, they're also having fun. No. I get that. I'm not saying that we weren't going like into this insular little place. However, if I'm listening to something on the radio and they're cracking up, I'm cracking up. Keep it going, yeah. No. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, right? I'll take criticism. Not criticism, but next time, constructive. Yeah. I think that's part about what we're doing now. Honestly. You have the flow, you have a conversation. You can do this damn near in your sleep now. Go and have the forced conversation now. Yeah. It's really good. So, even the last couple of times, we actually have a lot of shit to talk about. That works. We need to go back and go and find like 4 to 5 big topics and get some slow weakness. This is a problem. So,
I'm not sounding an asshole, but there's a certain point where I'm seeing something and I'm just like, okay, I take a step.
No, we both took a step back. I was there at the wedding, but still. It was good. It's still good stuff. We still can work. Great, guys. If we had lifted $6, and we started doing that, I understand. Yeah. This is a horrible sports league.
You're right. Hey, y'all got a minute and a half.
Yeah, have a promo before that.
Okay.
Remember we did at 55 straight up.
Yeah, no. Jack of all nerds promo, so they got another minute on it.
No, it's something for you because you don't know what's going on.
I know, but there's certain things that when I'm sitting here and it's part of a show and I'm like, I'm lost. Nobody knows about your wedding. Nobody, and I get that.
but-
and I get that.
but
So
say-
let's wrap that down to something where it's a personal thing. Wrap it down to 90 seconds. I know, but am I right on that
I
one?
think 90 takes 2 minutes perfect.
Yeah,
But
90
no, it
seconds.
was nice to hear. It's obviously nice to hear CBA gush for a little bit. That was really good. That was
You know what I mean? And that's one of those things too. It's like
it was nice to hear him gush. So I thought it was great.
He wasn't bullshit.
Yes, bro.
There's bad radio, good radio, and chaotic radio. In that order.
Is that Spice Girls?
No.
Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Last segment time. What is going on, everybody? It is Chaotic Sports, your last segment of the evening. Thanks for joining us, everybody. As again, we are going to be going, and we are the Chaotic Sports crew here. We are. I am the Jew, Jeremy G. We got Captain Blackass.
Hello.
B.
Captain Drunkass right now.
Kevin Drunkass and Alizé.
What up, people?
What is up? What is up? What is up? Before the break, we talked about what we're going to talk about here, and I want to know, what is your personal sports hero moment? What did you do that you didn't think you could do? B, I know you did a mud run one time or a Spartan run.
Actually, it was 3 years ago today.
Yeah, 3 years ago today.
Yeah, 3 years ago was my first mud run.
Thank you, Facebook, for reminding him of that. So yes,
Yep.
yes. So what was your moment, Alizé? What was your moment? What did you do? What did you overcome? What did you achieve that you didn't? Maybe you didn't think you could do it.
So-
Maybe you tried hard. Maybe you trained for it. Something. What was your moment?
So my first one was my moment actually.
Oh, that
is
was B.
the mud run I did 3 years today.
Yep.
I was in my age range, third from bottom.
Yeah, fantastic.
But
Finished it?
my things after that when I did the Gladiator Rock and Run in Irvine, and in my age range I was right middle of the pack.
That's
and
sweet.
that's for going through all the obstacles, completing the obstacles, jumping over things, climbing.
Were you able to do all the obstacles?
I did every obstacle.
God damn, you're a beast.
I did every obstacle at both of these things. I did not skip any obstacles. The first one was I just didn't realize that first part is a mile run, and I'm not a runner.
No.
So
yeah, 5 years ago we actually did it. We did a mud run.
We did one.
We
yes.
did one, and the last segment was one of those things climbing over the wall, and I walked around. Yeah, and that definitely wasn't my moment. I was like, I ain't getting up that son of a bitch. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, my thing was actually moving up so much that I got middle of the pack for my age range instead of being like third from last in my age range. But I finished both of them, and that was impressive considering I'm not a runner at the fuck all.
That's fantastic.
But I did every obstacle, no problem.
And any other moments, like you said before, you never played sports earlier, but did you do any other kind of things? Do you ever do any weightlifting competitions?
Well, I the last time I think I deadlifted like 400 one time.
You're not the mountain.
I know.
You are not
He
1,000.
did 1,000.
He did 1,000.
He's 6'7".
Whoa. He's not that much bigger than I am.
Yeah, yes, 5 inches. Right, 6'7", and
4 inches.
And he was able
to. What's 4 inches between men? B. CBA.
But no, I deadlifted.
That's not giving you credit.
I deadlifted 315, and I deadlifted 400, and I haven't deadlifted over that. So that's a awful lot of weight for you to deadlift.
All right, very cool, very cool. Alize, what's your moment? What's your most proud of?
Get that Chariots of Fire music going on, B. You ready?
Chariots of Fire. Oh,
yeah.
She rode a horse.
He has no idea.
She rode a horse.
So I was playing basketball. Really? Next time we're muting your mic. Don't cough on the. Never mind.
We can't mute his mic. He's on mic too. So
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah,
yes.
you're kind of coughing. It's really rude.
CBA. That's a really.
That's really. Germs. Hi, do you know your mom never taught you how to like
germs.
cough
I'm just
into
talking
your
about people
elbow?
listening don't want to hear.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah. Okay. So Alize, where were we?
So I was playing basketball.
Chariots of Fire.
And I just jumped from the very, very top of the half court.
Yeah.
That's right. And I saw Michael Jordan, and I said, "Screw you!" And I put the tongue out and went, and I slam dunked it. There you go.
From half court.
Yeah, and I did a Merrily Rutten perfect 10. You know.
Wait, so none of that actually happened.
None of it happened, but
so do you have a moment? Do you actually have a moment? Do you actually have a? Have you overachieved in your physical ability life?
I am an overachiever.
You are completely an overachiever.
No. I actually did a 5K.
Yeah.
And I was pretty proud of myself.
Did you finish?
Oh, I finished
without stopping.
Without stopping.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Look
good.
at with the run.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
I want to thank Justin Timberlake, Kelly Clarkson, and Wilson Phillips while I was doing that 5K on my Spotify.
Hold on, just one more day.
That's right, I did.
Hold on, just one more day.
Wait, guys, what Phillips was it?
It's Wilson Phillips. Have you guys ever seen this video before?
Oh yeah,
it's the greatest thing. A guy sitting there playing on the grand piano, smoking a cigarette.
Oh really? Oh, it's. Oh, I thought you meant from the movie actually.
No, it's just a dude playing a piano, smoking a cigarette.
Oh, that's awesome. Because that's one of the most iconic movie scenes of all time.
Like, here.
Yes, it's like
I'm running for the finish line.
It's like super slow mo. Like yeah.
Ready? Look at
yes, overachieving. Hey, CBA.
And then I did triple axel into the. I don't know.
Yo.
Hey, Tanya, relax.
Oh wow!
Oh, sorry.
You want me to be Tanya?
Wait, who's gonna play you in the movie? That's what I want to know.
Oh, Gal Gadot, right there.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Well,
of course, I'm Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's Jewish too,
yes,
right?
Makes oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah! Gal Gadot's my body double.
I would like to make her my personal physical achievement.
Stop.
What?
That is my.
Well, I'm sorry. My bad. CBA.
Yo.
You've talked about your prowess on the basketball court before. I would only assume that your personal history, your great moment on the in physical in the world has something to do with basketball. Am I correct?
Yes.
And can you go ahead and explain that to our listeners?
Well,
starting off well.
I was playing with Spud Webb.
listen, for me, I was playing baseball before anything.
Whoa.
So,
baseball.
Baseball. I can't play anymore, so I start playing basketball. I play basketball, and one of the greatest moments is when I dunk.
The word dunk and a 5'6". You are not Spud Webb. You've never dunked on a traditional 10-foot rim.
Unfucking believable. No, it wasn't traditional.
No, it was the 8-foot junior high. You climbed the fence to the junior high.
It was 9.5.
There was a trampoline.
There's a trampoline involved.
It was
there
9.5.
There was a homeboy with his hands out and giving you
springs on your shoes,
giving you the lift up. Right here, Holmes. You don't get in.
It was 9.5, and I felt good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I,
in the pool.
So you dunked on a 9.5-foot rim.
9.5. Yes.
So that was of everything you've ever done physically.
9.5.
That was your moment.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive. All right, I will take the mic on this one here. When I was 31, so just a few years ago, I participated in the Jimmy Stewart Relay Marathon.
Like Jimmy Stewart, like
hello,
I'm going to hit and I'm going to give you some water, there, Mr. Jew boy.
It was whoa, God, I am the Jew. I'm not a Jew boy. Okay.
No, but Jimmy Stewart, if he was helping you,
don't get it twisted. He said, "Hello there, my Jewish fella." So yeah, I was 31. I was kind of doing some 5Ks at the time, but the relay marathon was 1/5 of a marathon. So it turned out to be 5 point something miles. My Jew math is a little bit off now, 5.3 or something like that. Yeah, and so I ran in Griffith Park 5.3 miles.
With those
Bullshit.
hills?
With the hills. I shit you not. I stopped for about maybe a quarter of a mile, and I just said, at that point, I just said, suck it up. And you know me, kind of the ham, the attention whore a little bit. When I got to the point where it was like the last quarter mile, 2/3, whatever the little sign said, I said, screw it, I'm going for it. And I just sprinted out, and I crossed that finish line like I was going for first place. And I was so proud of myself.
Like there was a cheeseburger at the end of that.
There was a bowl of pho before I even knew before I knew I loved pho. There was a 10-piece, 10-piece Louisiana rub and lemon pepper Wingstop right there.
Somebody killed from the LA zoo to bring it to you.
Man, that was fantastic. But yeah, that was it for me. I've done a lot. I played a lot of sports when I was younger. We
all have.
I grew up in a cul-de-sac. We had a baseball diamond painted on the cul-de-sac. So we played baseball. We played basketball. We had a basketball hoop in front of everybody's house. So everyone had a basketball hoop. We always played basketball. I thought I was Bill Laimbeer. Even though I was a Laker fan, I thought I was Bill Laimbeer because I was a little stocky and I like to shoot from the outside.
And you're white.
Right, and I like to play a little dirty. We played football. We went to the main part of the street and the non-cul-de-sac part, and we'd throw football around 2-on-2, 3-on-3, however many we could get. So yeah, and then we rode bikes. That's another one. There was one year the local elementary school behind our houses was doing some major construction, and they had all these giant dirt piles in the playground yard of the elementary school, and there was very easy access to this elementary school. So we would take our bikes in there and just ride up these mountains, and it was scary as S.
God bless the 80s, though.
It was,
you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
The 80s were awesome for kids.
If I'm going to tell you that right now,
No, it's true.
I will
Think about
not. I
it.
will not make my daughter wear a helmet when she's riding a bike. I'm sorry. I think it builds. I think it builds character. Yeah. I think it's fine. There's no repercussions.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, no, I mean, there's just no reason. So we would do that all the time. We would ride our bikes. I mean, we literally came from the era.
Nothing happened to us.
We would literally come from the era of
Seriously.
you had to come home when the lights came. When there
was
got
lawn
dark.
darts. Seriously,
Yes.
If we got hurt, we got hurt. Screw it.
Lawn darts. Hey CBA, you know what lawn darts is? Yes, lawn darts.
Wait, I was told what Fergie did for the
Fergie?
All-Star game.
It's Fergie.
Fergie, do you want me to say what she did? Because I'm reading it right here.
I don't give a
Genius.
shit what her name is, but she did something stupid.
By the way, when they introduced her, they said from Hacienda Heights.
Can you find on YouTube her national anthem so we can get over this?
Can you please do that? Yes.
I enjoyed it. Is there backlash against it?
No, you didn't.
I honestly did. And it was funny because they were talking about that on the radio this week. That one of the shows I listened to was the fact that 30 or 35 years ago, the Marvin Gaye rendition.
Songwriter, actress, and 8-time Grammy Award winner
from
Hacienda Heights, California.
Oh my God.
Fergie.
It's Lawrence Tanner, by the way. Booming voice.
Stacey Ferguson.
Jazz it up, baby.
Yeah, kind of like put it louder.
Sweet. It's her actions.
I like it.
What's so proudly
B, am I right?
I'm putting that on the midnight mix to the ladies.
Yeah.
You can get it on with this song.
Yeah, you can.
Fuck you, America. Fuck me, America. With that.
Well, that's what they're talking about on the radio station. But it's been, I think, 35 years since Marvin Gaye's rendition at the All-Star game.
I don't remember that one. Find that one too.
That was basically "Let's Get It On" with the Star Spangled Banner, and they were saying in today's current political era, if somebody tried to do a different version of it, which this obviously is.
Actually, hold on. Can you put a pause on that real quick? Okay, so this kind of reminded me. Do you remember when Maya Rudolph they did on Saturday Night Live, made fun of the national anthem? Do you remember that?
Right. Maya Rudolph.
Do you remember then they're like,
Be nice on Maya Rudolph.
Everything with the beats? She kind of did that. But where's the Marvin Gaye one?
Marvin Gaye's was iconic.
Try to be magic for Christmas. Marvin Gaye.
Marvin would not rehearse the song, by the way. I didn't know there some background information.
Oh, my panties are dropping now. Oh,
Jesus.
damn!
Please put them back on.
Shut the fuck up. It was a joke. Okay. Can you pause that? Now I understand.
Right. So
I understand the Marvin Gaye thing, and I understand how Fergie did it. I understand there's a thing with national anthem. Oh my God, we might actually get serious on the show right before the end. I understand that it's like, okay, let's not make. I understand you want to make it your own, but people make it their own without going jazzy or want to do some sexual healing like Marvin Gaye.
I'd rather have that than somebody over enunciating every lyric.
Exactly.
A la Dirty Girl. What's her name?
Christina Aguilera, who screwed it up.
Yes. And she just over enunciated everything.
And she screwed it up horrible.
Right. And I'm like, I'd rather have that. I thought what Fergie did sounded really good.
Yeah, but I understand
I was
at this point right now what we have going on. I understand where that's coming from. B, can you find the Maya Rudolph from Saturday Night Live, the national anthem? That's the funniest shit ever.
Do you know that before 9/11, players were not required to stand for anything? And then it was after that, they're like, oh, let's stand up.
No, not Christina. I said Maya Rudolph. All right.
Yeah.
And she screwed up the lyrics.
He heard you. He just got, he had that one prepped too. He's a smart man.
That's because Maya Rudolph made fun of everybody doing this. And then she forgot the lyrics, Christina Aguilera.
Where's she been, by the way?
She hasn't been
turn around her chair in the View. The voice, have turned her chair around in a minute.
Nope.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
The two most iconic are definitely Marvin Gaye and Whitney. I'm sorry, Whitney. That was the year that Michael Jackson was the halftime performer, right?
93.
I think it was at the same time. But Whitney sang it at the Rose Bowl.
Hold on.
That was amazing.
Wait, which is this one?
I think this is your Saturday Night Live.
Oh yeah, this is the one. I love Maya Rudolph.
Oh yeah, do her.
Whoa. That's not what we were talking about.
Yes, we are.
I didn't think we were talking.
We're always talking
about
that.
making fun of this, but yeah.
Be nice, Maya Rudolph doing her Prince tribute.
Princess.
Yes, Princess. It wasn't good.
No.
Saturday Night Live. I wish they would just play put this on YouTube.
Stupid.
Okay, so we got the point. She's making fun of it, but you know what? Lady Gaga actually did good doing it.
Yes.
Pink had the flu.
And Pink was
did
great.
it awesome.
Right, traditional. But I'm on Team Fergie now. I never liked Fergie until today. I'm sorry. I actually saw when I saw U2 at the Rose Bowl. Black Eyed Peas opened for them, and I actually enjoy Black Eyed Peas more than I enjoyed U2. Okay. I know, blasphemous to everybody out there, but Fergie came out and sang "Sweet Child of Mine" with Slash playing guitar, and I get that. I thought that was amazing. So find that. It's on. It's on YouTube.
It's not YouTube.
I guarantee you could find Fergie singing "Sweet Child of Mine" with Slash playing.
But now we actually have a topic, of course, like 20 minutes before we have to leave.
Oh,
but the national anthem. Yeah, the national anthem. I don't think you should go, jazzy, Ella Fitzgerald on
DJ
it.
Jazzy. That was love making music right there.
I know, but right now we've had a crazy massacre, and all right, go for it. Screw this.
Check it out.
No, she's probably gonna pee her pants again.
Is this her?
She's doing the Axel dance up there too.
Sweet.
She sounds better than Axel does. I saw him twice. I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan.
She sounds
better than Axel.
She sounds like a man.
Yes.
Yes.
Axel sounds more. Axel does. Hey, Axel is officially now the lead singer of AC/DC again. Like they said they're going to.
No, they're not going to have him again.
Check your stats again, because this week they announced he will be singing new music for AC and DC as of this week.
AC and DC?
Yes, AC and DC. This week they announced it. And
AC and DC or AC/DC?
He will be the lead singer, and he sounds more like the lead singer of AC/DC now than he does the lead singer of Guns N' Roses.
Sweet.
Well, you know the contract on that was crazy, right?
I'm sure
if he even showed a minute late, he'd be fined.
Yeah, but it's honestly.
And he never showed up late to an AC/DC show.
Guns
or
N'
got on stage.
Guns N' Roses are still fun to go see.
I actually saw them 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, opening weekend, T-Mobile Arena, Vegas.
Yes. We talked about it. Yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah, I think our listeners have too. But yeah, they're fun. But he doesn't sound well on it, and I can't stand.
He doesn't sound good
I
anymore.
can't stand nice Axl. So certain people should remain assholes. Axl Rose is one of them. I don't mind if you're a half an hour late. I'm good with that. When it was the 3 hour late stuff, come on, come on, dude.
Can Morrissey ever sound like an asshole?
He is an asshole. It's cool.
If he shows
I'm
up.
gonna cancel
If he shows up.
everything.
Hello, you guys.
Every
cool, I'm not gonna shut up.
Fuck
Shut
you,
off,
it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
I hate you all. It's Sunday.
Yes. Is that meat? Is that carne?
Are you eating a hot dog?
Yes. I hope that's a tofu dog. Is that tofurkey dog? Yes.
Can you all please turn up? There we go.
Oh, there we go.
I love the man.
Yes. You have once probably loved him. I do.
Probably.
I do.
Greatest music ever.
Stop it. It's
What?
the most sad. It's the most sad, depressing music. That does sound good every now and then.
Listen, we
I do it
created emos.
Okay, hold on.
What can we do?
Between The Cure, Morrissey / The Smiths, and Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
Who is the most emo and who is the most most entertaining between those three?
Most emos, Morrissey, most entertaining, Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Robert Smith, he's pretty emo. He
Yeah,
is pretty,
he's super emo.
Edward Scissorhands before there was Edward
Yes.
Scissorhands. That's fantastic.
He would have come out with those gloves, but I don't think they let him.
Hey B, who's EDC Mexico? Who's playing? I mean, is anybody we heard of?
No, but I'll play something.
Is Migos playing?
No.
It's is it Offset?
Wait, who the hell's Offset? Is that a real band?
Part of Migos.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, no.
Is Ricky Martin playing?
Living La Vida Loca. Right?
Oh, here we go.
Is Barry Manilow doing the Copacabana EDC
I would love
version?
it. Last time I went to EDC Mexico, the weirdest thing was I heard Gasolina at least 15 fucking times.
Sweet.
Because they played it at every station. Somebody had to play Gasolina one way or another.
No, Dustin.
Every time. I was waiting for somebody to do like a Vicente Fernandez mix something. That'd been cool as shit, but I didn't hear that.
I didn't think you were gonna actually play this, but okay.
Volver.
Hold on.
So that, yeah.
B, but
This is Moon Boots.
Doing
Moon Boots is
Copacabana?
Moon Boots is a guy out of Chicago, plays house music, and he's going to play is basically like this.
Aren't you too old to be going to these festivals?
Oh,
No.
don't judge
Hey,
us.
what in the
no
hell?
kids, no wife. I have no restrictions.
Jesus.
Until I'm the oldest person at a concert festival, that's when I know I've done it right.
You are the you're the oldest right now.
There's always somebody older.
There's always somebody older than us.
I think you might take next year.
No.
Listen.
No,
the one year we met 60-year-olds at Coachella. That was fucking
We
awesome.
did. We found two people that got out of their car right next to us.
His name is. Oh, I
Yeah,
was going to do
there wasn't
Copacabana
no.
on this one.
Yeah, two people got out of their car next to us. We parked our car, and they got out, and we're like, "Hey, how you doing? You guys want a beer and want something to drink?" And they're like, "No, we're okay." And we're like, "Who are you here to see?" And they're like, "We don't know. We don't know who anybody is. We're just here to have a good time."
They didn't get shit. They just wanted to be there.
They just wanted to be there. And they
That's
knew it was awesome.
sweet.
And that's what, honestly, if you haven't been to
Why does
Coachella,
it sound like Janet Jackson?
if you
It's
have,
a Janet Jackson sample.
if you
That's
have,
what I
if you
thought
haven't been
it
to
was.
Coachella, you need to go at least once before you die.
No, because I do not want to deal with porta potties.
You don't have to.
I'm too old.
They have flushable toilets for women in the area.
And honestly, there's really
they built them just for the Coachella festival. They are really nice toilets for the women out there.
And honestly, you go even for the porta potties. If you go to the back of the porta potties because most people just want to go to the front ones. The ones in the back they usually have sinks in them. They usually
Yeah, I know.
they're fantastic. There's nothing wrong with it.
There you go.
Or you can just wear Depends.
Yeah, little diapers.
I'm thinking
Actually,
about it.
I had a friend that decided to drink a bottle of Pepto for the weekend and just held it.
And wore diapers?
No, had drank a bottle of Pepto. Just
Well, that's pooping, but you still need to pee.
You gotta release the liquid.
You can't drink
That's
anything.
disgusting. And I'm a chick. I'm like, no, I can't.
You're a chick. You said she couldn't do porta potties. So you're not that chicky. Okay?
Yeah, so you're wearing diapers.
Yeah, so there was the Stern show. He used to have one guy who said he used to like to be in the front rows of shows, and he would say he'd wear diapers. Yeah,
he wouldn't move.
Yeah, hey, you know what? If I ever decided I was going to do Pearl Jam in the front, that's how I'd have to do it.
Well, anybody that goes to Pearl Jam,
You got
or wear
auxiliary.
diapers
You
these
drop
days.
one, you drop the other one up. You're good.
Really, you wear double diapers? Are we double diapering it?
You got
That's
it right
fantastic.
there on the side.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's what they do.
So somebody just tried to talk shit about Pearl Jam. I ignored it. by
I
the
just
way.
did.
Yeah,
I know. Me
because
too.
I just
Jeremy
gets your little
shit in class today.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Who invited her?
Yeah, I don't
Sports
know.
show.
I don't know. Yeah. We haven't talked sports in 45 minutes, and now you want to say sports show because you don't like the fact they went to
Let's
Pearl
see,
Jam?
Alizé. Give us a sports update
Go
right
ahead,
now.
Alizé.
Go on.
Who's winning the All-Star game, Alizé?
Where the
Who
cricket?
gives a crap? It sucks.
Crickets.
Migos was playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Exactly. Crickets.
Wait, crickets?
Wait,
We need a cricket update.
Hey,
Yeah.
we need
Oh,
another.
wait, actually have a
Oh, you
cricket
got
update.
it.
Somebody said
There
something
you
about
go.
ash. Somebody said something.
That is now on the website as we do a cricket update every show.
Yeah, something about ashes or something.
Okay, so today Zimbabwe played against Afghanistan.
The Ashes is a championship between Australia and Great Britain.
Okay, so I see Zim and AFG, and it was 134-10, and then the AFG was 135/0. So
that's a close one.
AFG won by 10 wickets.
Who's the AFG?
Who
Afghanistan.
gives a crap?
Oh, my bad.
But today, India won Saudi Arabia by 28 runs today.
You're done right. We kicked their ass.
That's
How
right.
long was that game?
Probably very long.
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm asking
Have you been
you.
here when we discussed that some of these matches actually last a week long? That's talk about some So talk about some.
That's why I asked how long.
That's like
Jesus.
that's like this room right here when things don't go as well as you hoped it was. You know, you get
Yes.
frustrated. You know, like
Yeah.
between the two of you. I don't know if today. I think next week only one of you can drink.
I'm not going to be here.
There we go. I'm drinking.
We're starting at 2:00 next week.
2
We're gonna
o'clock?
be,
No, you're not.
We're going to be here at 2.
Nope,
Jesus
doors are being
Christ.
locked
Yes.
because we're actually going to have a good, productive show going on at 2 p.m.
What will you be talking about next Tuesday?
Yeah.
Next Sunday at 2 to 4 p.m. with Monique.
Monique Powell from Safe Harris.
Yes.
We are doing our top favorite cover songs of all time.
What time is
That's a
this?
good one. I like that.
Yeah.
What time is this?
Can I
I'm not telling you.
Can I include Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit? Because
I'll
that is
get
one
it.
of my favorites.
No.
It's a great cover.
We're not playing Come On Eileen by Safe Ferris.
Is that
That's
the
not
only
happening.
one?
Okay, my favorite song of all time, and I'm not shitting you.
Cover?
My favorite song of all time is a cover, and it is Knock on Heaven's Door by Guns N' Roses.
It's a great song.
That's a great
song.
I actually like Ring
magic.
of Fire by Wall of Voodoo. I actually think it's a really good version.
That is good. That's a good version. That is a
Thank
good version. Even who else did the Ring of Fire recently?
Everybody has done
Well, I
one.
know, but there was a major person. They play on the K Rock all the time.
Social
So-
D.
My submission for you is Fell in Love with a Boy by Joss Stone.
Which boy?
Send me that thing and I'll put it on for
Here,
you.
I'll play. Here, I'll give you the.
No, don't play it right now. Just send me the link on my
Oh God, why would you play it right now?
No.
Yeah, please.
Hey B, can you play that "Fun Lovin' Boy" by Joss Stone for me?
For
Fell
me,
in love with a boy from the.
For me, Deftones and Drive.
Jeff Jones is a good one. Jeff Jones also does another one too.
They do the Sade one.
Sadie, Sadie. Hold on, I'm going to say this out loud on the air, and there might be people listening that might get offended by this, but I don't get Sade. I just don't get. I don't get why this.
Really?
This
No,
thing,
you didn't
Smooth Operator? No
you didn't
Ordinary
grow up
Love?
better.
What the hell?
Fine. I get that.
Yeah.
But why is that?
That music.
I
is
listened to Marcy Playground today. Okay.
Really, dude?
And
you just
yeah.
lost all
so if it's not
human points.
if it's not cool in what your world, then it's not cool at all. Marcy
Right.
Playground's fantastic. By the
Yeah,
way.
they are.
Dude, that man has got a voice.
Yes.
Just as good as Sade's voice.
iPhone sucks and candy. How many times can you hear that? Really?
A lot.
Yeah, so you're the narrow-minded person who thinks they have one
No,
song.
it's not.
You're also the person that thinks that Pearl Jam stopped after the first album.
I did
There
not
it
say
is.
that.
But that's what road you're going down. So I'd love to be here in the room next Sunday between 2 and 4 because I like to
You
school
can
you.
listen.
I like to school you. I'll call 90. I have the number right here. It's in my phone. I like to talk about Limp Bizkit Behind Blue Eyes. It's fantastic.
Yeah, do it. I dare you.
This is a madman behind blue eyes.
You sounded like Bane in Batman right
Just, you guys want to talk about Limp Bizkit some more? Hey B, Limp Bizkit, good show, right?
No.
Hit it.
Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit.
One
Yep.
of the best shows I've ever been to.
now. Yep.
Street
Farm.
cred. Drop it. Hey, Captain, drop the mic. Wait, no, it's already dropped. It's already dropped.
Dude, don't even. I'm not even dealing with that with Dutchie because of you doing
You're not dealing with nothing.
You're not dealing with
Oh, no,
nothing.
guess what? Who gets the wrath of everything that breaks here?
What's that?
Me. So, no, you get to own up to that one.
Well, I did my job.
Yeah. The mic broke this evening, so it's the inside joke of the mic drop because it actually did drop tonight. The mic dropped tonight.
You know what?
Just
even
shortly
worse?
thereafter.
You know what's even worse? Cover of
CBS.
Sweet Child of Mine is Sheryl Crow doing it. I'd
That was
rather
bad.
hang myself.
That was really
Yeah.
bad. I was happy that somebody actually did. That was like one of the first Guns N' Roses covers ever, and I thought, how cool! I thought it was time already.
No, I just want to hang
and,
yourself.
and that it was really bad. And I was a Sheryl Crow fan at the time.
I love Sheryl Crow. But
Yeah. Sheryl Crow's greatest hits. That's also a good road trip CD right there. So that's got saw your picture today. That was back.
Saw your picture in a magazine. Get the lyrics.
Shut
right.
up.
Saw
Shut
your
up.
pictures on a mag. Yeah.
No, it's a different song. It's "Saw Your Picture Day" with
You put that on.
Yeah,
you
with
won't
Kid
even
Rock.
make it from the 605 to 60.
No, it's fantastic. No, it's
No.
15 songs.
No,
on
no,
there.
no.
It's a really good song.
No.
Yeah, again, so you've wasted, and everybody listening has wasted 2 hours of their precious lives last.
And that's
right
what-
now.
wasted.
Yeah, I pointed at everybody. You know, I pointed. I think I'm responsible for this shit. So again, we want to thank everyone for listening and for however long you stuck with us. If you're listening to us right now for the first 5 minutes, or the first five, or the first hour and 55. We do appreciate
Doesn't
y'all.
matter.
We do appreciate
We
y'all.
enjoy it.
But yes.
This is being chaotic, hardly sports today. Next week there's going to be a little bit more sporting to talk
But yes,
about.
let's promote it. Can we
we'll talk
promote?
about
Let's do.
6 to 8 p.m. every Sunday.
And then
Every Sunday night, 6 to 8 p.m.
Shut up, Alizé.
Chaotic Sports. So we do appreciate everyone listening, checking us out on Facebook, Chaotic Sports, Twitter, Chaotic Sports, and you can listen to us every Sunday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Alizé, you have something you want to promote
Yes,
as well?
next Sunday, locking door for Bendejo over here. Monique Powell from Shay Ferris and me are back doing the Allie and Mo show. We're doing our favorite cover songs.
All right, guys, we'll see y'all next week. Adios.